A lot of times we go with comparative scores. Talk about the comparative scores between Burrell and Highlands and what they did against Hampton.
Well, it's interesting. Highlands killed Hampton 49-0. Burrell struggled last week 22-7. I talked to a lot of the Burrell people. They said the reason why was they were on AstroTurf. It was a wet night, and they had tennis shoes on. And I'm quite concerned about that because we're going to send all three teams to the playoffs, and my playoff games normally played on what?
AstroTurf.
And again, that could be a problem. So I checked with all three athletic directors. Said, are the kids going to have turf shoes? You know, it'd be a shame to get this far and then they weren't prepared, you know, with the right equipment. All three ADs assured me what they do. The kids actually have to buy their own spikes. I didn't know that. The kids buy their own cleats, but if they get into the playoffs, if they're on AstroTurf, their supplier will actually go around, dig around. Some of the Steelers even contribute some AstroTurf shoes for them, so they will be prepared for the playoffs. I'm very thankful for that.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, let's talk about tonight. I think a key for Burrell to win this game, Professor, is Jared Sleppy. I think they want to keep him in the pocket and make him a pocket passer because he's most dangerous when he's moving around.
Mike, you're right. We followed Highlands all year. High-powered offense. Running game, fantastic. Sleppy, fine athlete, but he's been inconsistent as a quarterback. I think that Tommy Henderson, fine coach, is going to allow him to pass. He wants him to pass in the pocket. He wants to keep him from running left, running right, a dangerous runner. He wants to make sure that if Jared's going to throw the ball, he keeps him in the pocket to throw it. And I think that if he's forced to throw the ball, if they can shut down the running game, that's to Burrell's advantage because Jared has been inconsistent.
Well, how about surprises? You know, every time we have a game like this, we always break it down. What do you see in the way of surprises tonight?
Two solid teams. Burrell, well-drilled, well-prepared. Highlands, always doing what they're supposed to do. I have this feeling, knowing Tommy Henderson personally and as a coach, that you're going to see some unique plays tonight. Some fantastic kinds of things, something you haven't seen all year. And if they're big, Burrell might end up winning this ball game.
Surprises from the Highlands side tonight, Dean?
Well, we were talking earlier. You were talking about Sleppy. If he gets outside of containment, can be tough. Well, we had Eddie Crow a couple weeks ago after that Valley Highlands prediction.
No, we didn't. We were all right.
We were right, but we were right not enough, okay? Well, before I ate the Crow, he looked up at me and he said, look, Highlands could run the option play tonight with Sleppy with a trailer, and that could really present problems for Burrell.
Goodness gracious, that would be something a little different than we've seen. Okay, guys, since we all want to know on predictions this year, it's time to move along. Dean, you first.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think the key is, you know, if Burrell tries to run park all night, we know the Highlands defense knows how to stop one player. Might I say Brandon Williams? Okay. If they try to do that, it's trouble. But I think they can pass tonight. If they pass, I beat Milo by 2 on the golf course today. I'll go Highlands by 2.
Thanks a lot for letting everybody know. Okay, Professor, yours.
You know, the Highlands Valley game, I got my prediction from breakfast. Well, Mike, I went to lunch today.
Oh, God.
And I had a Swiss cheese sandwich, and all I saw was holes. The holes today. If Burrell can make the holes in the offensive line to let Dane Park run free, they have a chance to win the game. And holes, the other side is that Burrell's lost a tight end, a punter, and the guards. The key is holes. I think I was going to pick Burrell. Probably can still live in the Highlands district, but I'm going to go with Highlands by 3.
All right, mine is this. I think Kevin Brown is a very tough pitcher. If the Yankees have to look at him in 3 games, they could be beaten by the Padres. The Yankees have been the best team all year. They won 114 games. I'm going to take the Yankees in 6. That'll do it for our pregame show, brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware man. We're ready for the opening kickoff. It's Highlands and Burrell tonight from Nick J. Sarcenik Field right after this. Guys.
You can get further ahead, actually, by being in a smaller class than being in a larger one.
The thing that I like best is the response that I get from my students. Watching the faces light up as they understand.
This is a place we can be motivated.
This is also a place where we prepare ourselves for the future.
I definitely enjoy coming here.
Come over to our place.
So come over to our place and see for yourself.
Guys, if you want to be at your best for your special occasion, get hip with one quick trip. Sparkle Cleaners can help your style and profile in a serious new tuxedo. Sparkle Cleaners now rents tuxedos in hot new styles and fabrics with names like Pierre Cardin, Harry Alice, Oscar de Laurent, After 6 Northwest, and Christian Dior. All eyes will be on you with a tuxedo rental from Sparkle Cleaners. Drop off your dry cleaning and laundry at Sparkle too. You can't get that sparkle anywhere else.
At PNC Bank, we listened when our customers asked for more convenience. And we answered.
PNC Bank.
With PNC Bank Direct. Now you can use the phone to pay bills, get a loan or mortgage, and more.
I'd like to open a CD.
Bank by PC or visit our website or use an ATM. PNC Bank Direct lets you do all your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at home, in your office, or while you're driving.
Hello, Mr. Palmer.
There's no more relaxing feeling than sitting back in a comfortable recliner. And now's the time to get 2 recliners for the price of 1 at Arnold Furniture. Browse our 3 big floors and choose from our outstanding selection, always at low, low prices. Family owned and operated with low overhead, so you always get fine furniture at low prices. The price is always right at Arnold Furniture, 5th Avenue in Arnold.
Well, the captains are coming out onto the field for the toss of the coin. The referee is John Hanlon. The umpire, Joe Coppola. The linesman is William Fergarelli. The line judge, James Leonard. The back judge is Jerry Lavalla. And the field judge, Dick Rumball. So John Hanlon has the microphone. Let's go downfield and pick up the toss of the coin.
Call the coin in the air. If I drop it, we start all over. Call it live, please. Tail has been called. It is a tail. Kick, receive, defend the goal, or wait till the
Burrell's won the toss.
Okay, Burrell's won the toss and deferred.
All right, so that means Highlands has the opportunity now to receive. So Burrell's won the toss. They have elected to defer, and the Rams will receive on the opening kickoff.
Bob, this place is absolutely packed and charged electrically. Both sides are full. The Bucks have traveled well, as you can see their side of the field across the way. And their crowd is huge over there. It is packed. They're packed along the fences down in either end zone. And the Highlands side over here, not a seat to be had either. The students have crammed in with the hooligans, and I'll tell you what, there is not a seat to be had in this venerable old facility tonight.
Well, for those at Hetrick Manufacturing, they are wishing the Burrell Bucks the best this season on their way to the playoffs. And just as Hetrick is a top quality manufacturer of the specialized industrial equipment, the Burrell Bucks are a quality high school football team. Good luck to the Burrell Bucks from Hetrick Manufacturing.
Ethan, tell Rob I delivered that message.
You can see that the Burrell Bucks are dressed in their light blue uniforms tonight with the white numbers. Highlands in the brown with the gold pants and the white numbers. We were a little worried about the white uniforms and the light blue numbers. It sometimes makes it a little bit difficult to see them, but we shouldn't have any problem with that. And Matt Beacom has the ball teed up. And, Bob, this is slobber knocker number 2.
Yep, it's a big one indeed. As you said, electricity in the air with these 2 teams here tonight. The Highlands Golden Rams have Marcus Williams as one of the deep men. The other is Tyrone Woody, one of our MVPs from an earlier Highlands football game. And the Bucks with Matt Beacom kicking off. It is high. And it is Woody over the shoulder at about the 3. Coming up the middle of the field. Tries to go wide. Takes off one tackler. And now he's going to be stormed under. The Burrell Bucks respond. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the Highlands Golden Rams. From one tackle to the other side, it'll be John Rekakowski, Jesse Janoski, the center, Jeremiah Silliman. On the other side, Bob Linder and Josh Pettit, and the tight end, Chad Ryan. In the backfield, Jared Sleppy will be at quarterback. Mark Corbett and Ben McDevitt will be in the backfield, and Brian Davis and Ben Finden are the wideouts. So it's 1st and 10 at about the 16-yard line. Corbett carrying the football. And Corbett is racked up. Beg your pardon, Ben McDevitt on the carry. And for the Golden Rams, a couple of yards before Mike Zollinger puts the wrap on him. And he picks up about 8 to about the 24.
Pickup of 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
McDevitt is the up back behind Sleppy. And this time to go to Corbett. And Corbett may have the first down. Corbett slips off the left side.
It is a first down.
And they're moving the sticks. It is a Highlands first down.
And there's Corbett off the left side, and good blocking. You see Chad Ryan leading in there, 33, and he's a big cog in that offensive line, blocking as a tight end, and Corbett able to make those couple of yards, and you're sure the Bucks will be trying to put the hits on him tonight. He's had some trouble with those ribs.
Corbett on the year, 539 yards coming into the game. A keeper by Sleppy. Sleppy coming around the near side. Sleppy is going to be hit by Dane Park at about the 37 or 38-yard line.
Bob, that's exactly what we talked about. The Bucks want to keep him in the pocket, and when he gets outside of the pocket, he's tough. Take a look at this one now. Basically a fake handoff to Corbett there, and Egbert is pinched over, and a good block there. And when he makes a move like that, anytime he's running the football, he's extra dangerous.
Yeah, they're going to spot the ball at the 35-yard line. Sleppy. McDenick carrying the football, and he is hit hard.
They fumbled the football, Bob.
The ball did turn loose for a moment. And the Bucks recovered. Matt Charles, number 53, one of the tacklers on the play, and the Bucks recover at the Ram 38-yard line.
I think Dane Park right there has it. Let's take a look at it. Boy, did McDenick take a pop.
He did take a big hit.
And I think Dane Park was the man that got it, but that's the first big play of the ball game.
After this first play, we'll bring you the starting lineups for the Burrell Bucks. All right, here are the Bucks. Kirk Rhodes looks to throw on first down, batted down, and it was almost intercepted. It was batted back toward the line. Here are the Burrell starters tonight on offense. It'll be Matt Charles at left tackle, Scott Shank, Art Gardone at center, Mike Collodi, and Matt Cristoforetti, along with John Egbert at the tight end mark. Kirk Edwards at quarterback. Dane Park and John Salem in the backfield. Tony Simon and Mike Carson are the wideouts. 2nd and 10 for the Bucks. And Rhodes throws again. He's got his man, and it's fumbled. And the Golden Rams have it back. The pass was caught and then dropped. Babinsack recovers. And both teams have committed a turnover.
We'll get a look at this
on their first possession.
Yeah, we'll get a look at this one again. The pass is complete to 99. John Egbert, the tight end. And watch Rhodes throw it there to Egbert. He has it, but it's stripped away nicely by Adam Lattis, I believe. And Babinsack on the football. Highlands gets it right back at their own 31.
Mike Troma standing by the sideline. Mike.
The fullback, Ben McDenick, it looks like it's an ankle injury. They have a sock off. They're checking it. He's trying to get the sock back on to get in there and play, but the doctor's still looking at it.
All right, the Rams have it at their own 30-yard line. It is first down and 10. Corbett gets the call. Corbett is hit at the line, and the Burrell Bucks are right there. I believe the tackling charge was led by C.J. Laceda, and I think John Egbert was also there. The give to Corbett, and right away.
Bob, with McDenick out of the game that time, they had Corbett running out of the fullback position, and Woody was playing tailback on that play. Little cross up there, but the Bucks were waiting.
Well, John Egbert was there to kind of make sure he didn't get up again, I guess. But the big tackle that time, C.J. Laceda. Here's Sleppy looking, throwing downfield, and it is tipped away in a great play by Mike Carson. What a play by Carson defensively.
Well, the one thing
and he was out there.
One thing about Carson, here's Sleppy again, outside the pocket on the roll where he's most dangerous. And Mike Carson, number 2 for the Burrell Bucks, their strong safety. And boy, is he a hitter. This time he plays the ball nicely, has the man between himself between the man and the ball. And Ryan unable to get it as Carson played it nicely and tipped it away.
3rd down and 11. We had the carry by Corbett that lost the yard and the incompleted pass. So on this series, 3rd and 11 now coming up. A man in motion. The pitch back. And I believe it is Woody. Woody shakes a couple of tacklers and finally is going to be brought down by Park. But Woody picks up on the play.
He's short. Take a look at it again.
9 yards.
You saw him run past. You saw him run past the man there, and as he makes the cut, and the Bucks unable to get him. And that was the Tim Wagaman had the chance, and Matt Charles was the first guy he ran past. But they're a yard short at least, and Bo Elliott's on to do the punting.
8.5 minutes to play opening quarter. We are scoreless at Nick J. Starcenic Stadium. Sleppy. And the punt is away by the Highlands Rams. Bo Elliott. Loose ball recovered by the Burrell Bucks. We're going to take a break. With 8:22 to play in the opening quarter, scoreless game. We'll be right back.
There are a lot of places to buy cars, but there's only one Boucher Buick. For more than 40 years, Boucher Buick has been a reputable dealer with a commitment to fairness. Boucher Buick and GMC Trucks is showcasing a great lineup of vehicles, any one of which you'd be proud to call your very own. Experience the satisfaction of driving the way it was meant to be. For over 40 years, Boucher Buick, a cut above the rest.
There's a fantastic new menu at the Italian Oven. Freeport Road, New Kensington. You'll love the Italian Oven's oven-baked thick crust pizzas, mouth-watering pork chops, angel hair pomodoro, potato-crusted scrod, lasagna, and of course, fresh salads. Beer and wine also available. Come in for fire-roasted and oven-baked specialties where our guest will always be the king and our food will always be the star.
For generations, model trains have been an American favorite. The tradition continues at Jim's Trains in Brackenridge. Jim carries the full line of Lionel and Rail King electric trains and accessories and specializes in service and in-store repairs with these and other popular models. Jim tests all purchases before you leave the store. If you want to start or add to your set, make a whistle stop to Jim's Trains.
Sure, football is tough, but the toughest game of all is that of life. That's why the NCAA Foundation, along with the help of Anheuser-Busch, have offered grants through their Choices program. These grants are used to fund campus-wide alcohol educational programs to discourage underage drinking and encourage responsible decision-making in all aspects of the student's life. Working together, we can make a difference.
A message from Anheuser-Busch and the NCAA Foundation.
Burrell Bucks in possession of the football at their own 28-yard line following the punt. Loose football in the recovery by the Bucks.
Tony Simon recovered it.
Kirk Rhodes hands off, and it is parked to about the 32-yard line. Chad Ryan on the tackle for the Rams at about the 31 is where they've got it spotted. So a gain of 3 on the play. Good tackle by Chad Ryan.
Chad Ryan. They had two different guys block him on that play, and they weren't able to stop him either time. Very interesting to see how the Bucks are going to handle that. And all the Highlands linebackers with all that speed are back from those injuries too.
Strong side to the right. And here's Rhodes. The left-hander cocks the arm and fires incomplete. Well, this first period has seen plenty of passing.
John Nowakowski, the intended receiver. Looks like the Bucks think they have something underneath the linebackers there. Nowakowski, the tight end on this one. They've tried Egbert twice over there. And Rhodes, the lefty. And there's Nowakowski. It was just too hot to handle. It was in his hands, but it was through it. Adam Lattis had the coverage.
So John Nowakowski, the intended receiver, brings up now 3rd and about 7. We have 7:41 to play. First quarter. Great ball game here at Highlands. This is going to be one they're going to be talking about for quite some time. Here's Rhodes again, strong side to the right. Rhodes looks to throw again, fires incomplete. And the intended receiver, I believe, John Egbert.
And another one going right through his hands. The Bucks are going to the tight end here. Something maybe Ray Sherman might want to take a look at.
Kirk Rhodes here, as you see.
And they've thrown 4 passes in the football game, and all of them have been to the tight end. And there's Egbert, and that one tips off his hands also.
4th down for the Bucks at their own 31-yard line.
And Bob, the regular punter, Chris Trafficani, is injured, and Egbert is the punter tonight, the backup punter.
All right, gets the kick away. Fair catch called for by Sleppy at about the 8-yard line. Bob Tattern along with Mike Pavlik and Mike Choma here tonight. Congratulations go out to the Burrell Bucks from High Tech Tool in Lower Burrell. Best wishes on the road to the playoffs from Dennis and Edie Gentile and the whole High Tech Tool family. High Tech Tool is a provider of precision grinding and wire EDM machining. For more information, call High Tech at 339-7677.
Mark Corbett, the ball carrier, comes across the 40-yard line.
Well, the Highlands Golden Rams on that first play. Mark Corbett on the carry. Gets to about the 43-yard line. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6 coming up in Leucata. In on the stop for the Burrell Bucks.
I don't know. I think we're starting to maybe see this game settle down a little bit. It got off to such a frantic start with everybody, you know, a couple of turnovers and passing and whatnot. Let's see if they settle down.
Here's a give and a try on the left side. And I'm trying to pick up if it was Corbett again on that carry. It was. And Corbett up to about the 47, make it the 46-yard line. 3rd and about 3. They've got to get up to the 49 for the first down, so it is 3rd down and 3. How many 3rd down conversion attempts have we had by either team?
As a matter of fact, Highlands has had 1 try. They did not make it. Burrell's had 1 try. They did not make it. This is the second one for Highlands. They're 0 for 1.
Sleppy coming to his right. Park on the push. The pass is incomplete. It was bobbled by the Rams' Tyrone Woody, and then Brian Davis came up, and he almost caught the carom.
Watch the blitz by Dane Park, number 21, and Corbett does a great job to pick it up and give Sleppy a chance to throw the football. Probably made him step up and throw it a little earlier than he wanted. And
Ball
Woody,
was catchable.
And Woody just missed the ball, and there you see Kirk Rhodes coming in to make the last knockaway, but the Bucks have held.
So punt formation again here for the Highlands Golden Rams as Bo Elliott goes back for the punt. And the Burrell Bucks. The ball is caught by Brad Malaspina. And Malaspina is going to be hit near the 20 or 21-yard line. Now let's see where they've got the ball marked. As Chad Ryan comes in to make the tackle halfway through this opening quarter. There was no score, as you see, Burrell and Highlands here at Nick J. Starcenic Stadium.
We mentioned earlier that the Highlands linebackers back intact. They had been injured in the Valley game. Corbett did not play. Adam Lattis did not play. Justin Holmes, 45, had been in there, as well as Woody. A very speedy group and a very important factor in this game, I'm sure.
A man in motion and the keeper by the quarterback. Kirk Rhodes on the carry, and Rhodes is hit hard as he was coming across. Marcus Williams makes the hit at about the 28. So a pickup of about 8 yards on the play as he picks his way through, gets a couple of blocks, and then right there, that's a hard tackle.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Marcus Williams on the hit. 2nd and perhaps a long yard. They're tight. And it's Park on the carry for the first down. Park picks up the first down at the 34-yard line. A gain of about, what, 5 yards?
It's about 6. Good
about
second and third effort by Dane Park that time. The Highlands front had him stopped twice, and he spun off both of those tackles and was able to move himself forward and get the first down. That's a first down for the Bucks in the ball game.
34-yard line is where it is right now. So the Burrell Bucks, with 5.5 minutes to play in the opening period of the football, with no score. Here's Rhodes. He fires, and it is batted down again, and it is caught out of the air by the Burrell Bucks near the line of scrimmage. The ball batted out of the air and caught by Zollinger. Zollinger caught the football, very alert on the play, and was hit near the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten to the 34.5. Let's call it a yard. Make it 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chad Ryan got the hand on it, and boy, these passes by Rhodes are low, and you can see the good coaching of Tim Cars. Hands up on every opportunity. Every time Rhodes goes back, the Highlands linemen have their arms up to try to knock the ball down. That's the 3rd one that's been tipped.
2nd down and 9, and the Bucks look like they're going to throw the ball again. Park is the only setback. And Park gets the call. Park gets about 5 yards. And the guy that made the tackle, Bob Linder, I know the Rams are glad to get him in that lineup. A gain of about 6. Let's make it 5. They're going to mark it right at the 39-yard line.
And there you see Park going through the middle, and Adam Lattis is there also, and there's the Bulldog bringing him down from behind.
Let's make it the 38. We'll give him 4 of the carry, and it'll be 3rd and 6. My error. Carson is out wide to the right-hand side on 3rd down. And the give goes to Park, and Park is going to be wrapped up on a fine tackle by Chad Ryan. Chad Ryan was right there again, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I'll take a look at it again. The Bucs going conservative on 3rd down, and many Highlands Golden Rams in there, including Bob Linder, the Bulldog, as we mentioned earlier, the senior back in that lineup, and he knocks them down, and that takes care of that. 4th down, Bucs punt.
Low snap, and it gets through the legs of the punter, but he gets the kick away. It'll be a shorter kick taken by Sleppy at the 40. A break in the action with 3:29 to play in the opening period. Scoreless. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Sir James Printing of New Kensington is a complete business form center. Sir James offers full-service offset printing, single-color or multicolor options, desktop publishing, and a design service. Sir James also offers continuous computer forms and snap-apart forms. Sir James also does a great job on imprinted gift items. Satisfaction always guaranteed at Sir James Printing, 864 4th Avenue, New Kensington.
If you're planning a special event, relax and enjoy the convenience of having everything under one roof at the new Clarion Hotel, New Kensington. The Clarion Hotel has private banquet facilities for your wedding reception, anniversary parties, corporate luncheons, showers, rehearsal dinners, awards banquets, baptisms, retirements, or any special occasion. After the festivities, guests will appreciate a short walk to their rooms. Call the Clarion Hotel now so you can start relaxing. 335-9171.
The Allegheny Valley is a very special place in which to live. It's a community of people helping each other, of young boys who mow the lawn of an elderly neighbor, or young ladies who volunteer as candy stripers. It's you and I, running an errand or doing a favor for someone who can't do it for him or herself. Yes, the AK Valley truly is people caring for people, like our family of funeral homes, caring for others in their times of need.
Where's the pharmacy?
Okay. You go around motor oil, left at lingerie, around the...
Why go through all this to get low prices on healthcare products? Just go to your neighborhood medicine shop pharmacy. With nearly 1,000 stores nationwide, we have the same buying power as the big chains. So you'll always get a low price and personal service. The medicine shop, what a pharmacy was meant to be.
For fast, friendly, professional service, stop in and see us at the medicine shops in Natrona Heights and Oakmont.
Illegal formation. Only 6 men on the line of scrimmage. The penalty is declined. 1st down.
All right, let's go downfield now. Mike Troma on the sidelines with another in-depth report. Mike?
Well, we saw how important the kicking game was there. Almost a big mistake on the part of Burrell. Matt Hewitt's playing injured tonight for the Highlands Golden Rams, but it's not an injury from football. The soccer injury. Been banged up this week, but he's gotten it out tonight.
So the football is right on the 40.
Some of those soccer injuries can be worse than those football injuries.
Here's Sleppy with a man in motion. Takes the snap, gives to Corbett. Corbett off the left side. And the yards are hard to come by for the Burrell Bucks. Matt Charles wraps them up.
We'll see, they just keep banging Corbett in there. They go left that time over Elliott, and a pull by Josh Pettit, number 72. And Corbett fighting, as Bob said, getting as many as he can, gets about 3.
And you may have seen Marcus Williams slip number 21 when he was making the turn. So a gain of about 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. Williams out to the left-hand side. And a man in motion. Sleppy pitching back. And here is Corbett. Corbett Hit and hit hard. For the Burrell Bucks, it was Art Nardone and Tim Wagaman.
And the Bucks are gang tackling Mark Corbett right now. And watch Mike Carson, number 2, come blitzing in from his safety position. He's not worried about the pass right now. He's a hitter. Bang. And he is the hardest hitter on the team. And he stands Mark Corbett straight up. C.J. Lakeda was dragging from behind to try to knock him backwards.
Carson involved in that play as well, initially making the hit. It is now 3rd and movement.
And that's movement's enough for a first down in this case.
It was 3rd and about 4, so this will be a first down. And
dead ball foul. Encroachment on the defense. First down.
Tim Carr's on the near sideline. The Burrell Bucks moving defensively, and it puts the football at the 2-minute mark at the Burrell 49-yard line.
First trip for either team into opponent's territory. It's been a game of field position so far.
Here's Sleppy. He's going back to throw. Fires, and this one is incomplete, intended for Brian Davis.
Nice break by Tony Simon on that one on the far side, and he's fired up right now. That Burrell secondary might be the best in this conference. Tom Henderson talks very highly of him. And watch Simon read the play. He reads Sleppy's going to Davis on the far sideline, and he's going to burst into your picture right here and bat the ball away, get a hand on it, and Davis unable to catch it.
Break up on that pass, 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd down and 10 at the Burrell 49-yard line. Corbett, the only setback. He takes the ball, almost fumbled it, and picks up what appears to be the first down. Down to the Burrell 41-yard line. He might be a little bit short. They're going to put it down with an ease touch to about the 42-yard line.
You talk about second effort. Take a look at Mark Corbett. He gets hit twice or 3 times before he goes down. As Bob mentioned, a little bit of juggle on the handoff. But arm tackling is not going to get it done. Dane Park threw the arms at him. And
it was Carson that got him.
And Carson has been Johnny on the spot on most of the tackles. It's not a good sign when your safety's making too many of your tackles, for sure.
3rd and a long 2 here for the Rams. 3rd and 2. No score. Corbett straight ahead. And the Bucks push back. Well, Carson was there. And on the bottom of the pile, getting up.
Near the 40-yard line. I think it was started on the 40.
He's short.
Well, let's see. Matt Charles along with C.J. Lakeda, and they're short. 4th and about a yard at the 40. 4th and about a yard. Time remaining about 35 seconds.
8 carries, 23 yards for Corbett, Bob. Very tough sledding so far.
Sleppy on the keeper.
Stopped by the center of the Burrell line.
First down.
But he wedged in enough for the first down. 1st and 10.
And that could have been the final play of the quarter. The Rams do not have to get another one off here before the end of the period. But they might, as they approach the line with 5 seconds left. Sleppy fires. Quick pass is caught by Woody. Or Williams. Make that Williams as the horn sounds the end of the first period. You know, there's a lot to be said about great food, and you're listening to a guy who's sampled more than his share of it. Let me tell you about Pamela's Catering, a great little place that honors the New Kensington leadership and the Mount Vernon discount cards, and I've got one of them too. Stop by Pamela's Catering, select from their daily menu. They've always got fresh soups and sandwiches that are made fresh daily. Try their daily menu. Swedish meatballs, meat manicotti, the Reuben sandwich, potato pancakes, the pizza burger or the mushroom burger, bay scallops, and more. Try some great food for a change. Pamela's Catering at the top of 7th Street in New Kensington near Martin School. We're back with a second quarter right after this timeout.
At PNC Bank, we listen when our customers ask for more convenience. And we answered.
PNC Bank.
With PNC Bank Direct. Now you can use the phone to pay bills, get a loan or mortgage, and more.
I'd like to open a CD.
Bank by PC or visit our website or use an ATM. PNC Bank Direct lets you do all your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at home, in your office, or while you're driving.
Hello, Mr. Palmer.
When it comes to making the right decisions about insurance companies, you can't do better than Altany, Loynd & Lindquist. This experienced team of professionals has a combined 145 years of service in the industry. The licensed staff understands your needs and will give you the best advice on price and personal, business, auto, and long-term health insurance. Altany, Loynd & Lindquist will give you the lowest prices for the best coverage. That's why we can say service is our trademark.
Central Office Products, voted the #1 place to buy a cellular phone, is making business and personal communications easier. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Try our new prepaid cellular. No security deposit, no credit check, no contracts, no monthly bill. Just pay as you go. It's that easy. Attention businesses, are you paying too much? Call today for a free bill analysis. Save up to 50% on your current bill. Visit Central Office Products, Highlands Mall, Natrona Heights, or on to Renham Bridge Road next to Sunkist Tanning Center.
There are times when you wish someone else would do your cooking. Fazio's comes to the rescue with prepared Italian family trays of lasagna, spaghetti, stuffed shells, fresh-cut deli meats and cheeses. Fazio's carries imported groceries and is one of the largest in the area with their selection of imported pasta. Fazio's has their own bakery and offers fresh, homemade bread and rolls daily. Fazio's at the corner of Bray Street, Lishman Avenue in Arnold.
And on the sideline, Mike Choma standing by with another injury report. Mike?
Unfortunately, it's the same man, Bedjanic. He's down again with that bad ankle, and he's really nursing it. Looks like it might be a critical issue for Highlands here. They can't get that fullback in the game.
That's not good, Bob. You notice that in both of the games that we've seen, these big games, they've had injuries. Highlands 58 yards total in the first quarter. Burrell with 30. Second and 7. Here's the toss now to Woody off the left side. Gets a block. He's at the 35, the 30, hits the corner, 25, and dragged out of bounds by Mike Carson, but not before he gets a Highlands first down at the 24-yard line.
Well, it was 2nd and 6 on that play. He got more than he needed, obviously, to get the first down, but it was a sweep here to the near sideline. There's Woody. And it is Carson. That'll bring him down, had some help. And they're down to the 22-yard line, the deepest penetration by either team. 1st and 10.
Here are the Rams, and now it's not a busted play. Here's Ryan on the tight end around. Off the right side, inside the 20. And down to the Burrell 17-yard line. We saw that play against Valley. It's good for 5 there, 2nd and 5.
All right, take another look at it. And there it is. Ryan coming around the side.
4 yards, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the carry.
Now spot the ball
down
just about outside the 17. 2nd and a long 5. Highlands on the march. Started this drive at their own 40. And the Bucks move again. Could have another offside call. That'd make it 2nd and very short. We'll await the signal from our referee, John Hanlon.
Well, those things are going to happen, but there was movement.
That's the 2nd time it's happened. You wonder if Sleppy's doing something with his cadence.
5-yard penalty.
Dead ball foul. Encroachment on the defense. 2nd down.
We're in the first quarter of play with 11 minutes plus to go and a scoreless contest.
2nd down, we'll call it a long 1. Now Sleppy on the give, and this is to Woody, and Woody's hit in the backfield and stopped shy of the sticks.
He ran into Josh Pettit, Mike.
And John Egbert that was there to clean up along with Timmy Wogum in 59. Take a look at it.
There's the give, and he runs into his man right there.
Art Gardone really made the first play. He made Woody change his direction, it looked like.
And it was Egbert that brought him down finally. 3rd and about a yard, Mike.
Big play for the Rams. They have 2 plays to get it. 3rd down, long 1. from the Burrell 17. And they give us a Corbett, and he busts his way through there for a Highlands first down. We'll see where they spot him. They'll spot Corbett at about the 10, and it's first down Highlands.
Mike, I'm not sure. I was trying to get the number real quick. It may have been Lacada that hit him first, but he's got the first down. And it is at they're inside the 10, so
the sticks are down.
Goal to go.
First and goal.
It was Egbert. Egbert makes the tackle.
First and goal now for Highlands, and Woody on the slot. Now they give it to Woody off the right side, and he's trapped and knocked down in the backfield by C.J. Lacada, big number 75.
Watch the play again as we're picking it up quickly. Just a simple handoff. The guard pulling, number 54, that was Jesse Janoski. And Lacada brings him down.
We'll call it a loss of 1. Second down, and now we have an official's timeout. We'll see what this one is. We have an equipment problem. Dane Park looking like he's doing something with his helmet over there. Now they crank it up. So the Rams with a second down and goal to go at the 10-yard line. No score in the ball game. Just under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. In a hard-hitting affair so far here in Natrona Heights. Now here comes Sleppy on a roll to the left, looking for the corner. Breaks one tackle. He's at the 5, and he's dragged down by Carson inside the 5. We'll see where they spot it. It looks like it's at about that 2-yard line, and there's that dangerous Sleppy outside the pocket again.
Here it is. Sleppy coming here to the near side. The chase by Egbert, and Park misses him. And Carson is going to put a hit on him. Carson, you saw getting into the crouch and brought him down in front of teammate Tony Simon.
Sleppy was run out at the 5. That's where they spot it. Third and goal at the 5. Wide side of the field to the right. They have Babinsack out there. Here's the give to Corbett off the right side. Meets resistance, and he's going to be stopped shy of the goal line by the Burrell defense. Almost nothing.
Big decision now, Mike.
Well, it looks like they're going to call on the people's kicker, Matt Hewitt.
They're going to go for the sure, what they feel is the sure 3.
And this guy,
Mike, you had mentioned that Hewitt was injured. What kind of an injury are we talking about?
The dean mentioned it was a soccer injury. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm sure they're keeping it as quiet as possible. Not wanting anybody to know about it, but the ball spotted at the 4, and Hewitt is on to try a 21-yard field goal.
Sleppy's going to hold, Mike, so there's always the possibility of him throwing the ball.
At the post to our left. Here's the snap. Sleppy gets it down. Hewitt's kick is plenty long, plenty high, and plenty good. The people's kicker, Matt Hewitt, with a field goal. 8:11 to go, second quarter. It's Highlands 3, Burrell nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Most lawyers you see on TV want to represent you only when you've been injured. I'm attorney Ron Velasic, and with my associates, have represented numerous injury victims. But more importantly, we serve our clients with all their legal needs, from collections to domestic matters, from estates to real estate, and even those accused of crimes. We care about you.
Call the Velasic Law Offices at 337-8811.
My bifocals made me look older and feel older.
That's why I switched from bifocals to solar progressives.
Now these progressives, they're definitely my style.
Progressives offer vision that ordinary bifocals just can't match.
No lines, natural vision. Ask about Solar Progressive today.
Visit Fashion Optical, Hillcrest Shopping Center in Lower Burrell.
Play it safe this winter and protect your home with a BRK carbon monoxide detector, specially priced at only $24.95 at Service Electric New Kensington. Service Electric also has the BRK smoke detector for only $5 1/4, or better yet, buy the BRK combination smoke and carbon monoxide detector for only $38.95. And mention this ad, receive a free 4-pack of Sylvania 100-watt light bulbs with your purchase. Service Electric, 5th Avenue, New Kensington.
Over the years, Representative Terry Van Horn's political opponents have said some things that just aren't true. This year, they're slinging more mud, but don't believe everything you read. Terry Van Horn has fought for us in Harrisburg for 18 years, and his efforts have gotten us our fair share of tax dollars. Because of Van Horn, work is underway on more than $80 million in local highway improvements, and Van Horn has worked hard to secure money for other local projects. On November 3rd, re-elect Terry Van Horn. He's leading us in the right direction.
Well, the Highlands Golden Rams draw first blood All of the folks at Hetrick Manufacturing Incorporated wish the Burrell Bucks all the best this season. And just as Hetrick is a top quality manufacturer of specialized industrial equipment, the Burrell Bucks are a top quality football team. So go Bucks. Best wishes from Hetrick Manufacturing Hewitt kicking off for Highlands.
The Rams took more than 7 minutes off the clock during that drive. And here's Hewitt kicking it deep. This is John Salem grabbing it at the 8-yard line. Down to the middle of the field, the 15-20, but lots of Rams waiting. And down goes John Salem at the 22-yard line.
Salem is wrapped up on the tackle by T.J. Meaner, among others. 8:04 to play in the first half. Highlands on the Hewitt field goal.
Gary Paulette also in there for the Rams, number 48. And the Bucks will start 1st and 10 at their own 22. Something that's been in vogue just recently in high school football. It's the advent of the kicker being a weapon. You didn't see it very much in the past. Now it seems like everybody has one. And Matt Hewitt's one of the best around, along with Anthony Zarisco down at Springdale and many teams. Earl Belisario at Riverview. So here are the Bucks, 1st and 10. And now on the option, here's Rhodes. He's keeping it and busting through. He's over the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, and Rhodes is dragged down in Highlands territory at the 45-yard line. 1st down.
Boy, he was caught from behind by Ben Findon. And you got to give Findon credit, Mike. He was out of the play and chased him down.
32 yards on that one for Kirk Rhodes.
And there's Rhodes. He's got a head of steam, and here's Findon coming up right behind him. Findon still giving chase, and there he is. He almost lost the ball.
1st down Burrell at the Highlands 46. And the handoff is to Park off the left side, and Park finds good running room inside the 40 down to the Highlands 38-yard line. Justin Holmes makes the stop. Now we'll call it right at the 40. It's a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
You just tuned in, 7:20 to play, first half. The Golden Rams just scored on a field goal by Hewitt. And Matt Hewitt puts them up by 3-0. 2nd down and 4.
Bucks moving the ball here in the Highlands side of the field for their first trip into enemy territory tonight. And it's Rhodes again on the option. He keeps it, gets inside the 40 and maybe down to the 38-yard line. The Rams a little bit of a better surge that time. Chad Ryan on the bottom, Adam Lattis, John Ruskowski, the 3 of them in there.
I think Ruskowski was probably the principal tackler, watching as he comes in to put the wrap on him. Well, it's tough to see from that angle, but there he is, 79.
So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 2. Let's call it 3.
Coach Tim Cars
and the give out of the Burrell big-eyed is to Dane Park, and he is short of the 1st down as the Rams are there. John Ruskowski again. He's always seems to be bollocksing things up from the bottom of the pile. Also Ryan Kenna, junior linebacker on the bottom. It's 4th down and decision time for Tom Henderson.
Well, Mike, you got 6:10 to play, halfway through the quarter.
4th down and 2 yards to go.
Plenty of time, but I think the Bucks are going to go.
This might be a play where you might see them put the ball in the hands of Kirk Rhodes and get him outside the pocket, as we've seen with Sleppy. They've had some good success. They're from the Burrell big eye again on 4th and 2. And it is Rhodes going to keep it. Now he's going to toss it. We got a loose football. Zollinger going to fall on it. It's Rhodes that does, but the Rams have turned the ball over. The Rams have the football at the 50-yard line. The Bucks tried the option, but the pitch to Zollinger went awry, and Highlands holds and will get the ball in fabulous field position.
And it's right on the 50-yard line, so it's a play that backfires this time. As you watch the juggling there. But the Golden Rams take over, even though the Bucks had recovered right on the 50-yard line.
So the Rams now, as we mentioned, not only do they stop Burrell, but they get great field position at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10, leading 3-0, 5:42 to go till halftime. Short pocket pass, complete to Marcus Williams off the right side. Jukes a man, slips on the wet turf, and is brought down by Kirk Rhodes at the 45-yard line. But that's a good 5-yard pickup.
That's the easiest tackle Kirk Rhodes will make tonight. He barely put a hand on him because the receiver went down real quick. So a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
And Marcus...
5:20 to play in this first half.
Jared Sleppy's completed 2 passes, and they've both been to Marcus the Truth Williams.
Each team, Mike, guilty of how many turnovers? 2 apiece?
1 apiece. That doesn't count because it was a 4th down play, but it basically is. 2nd down and 6. Highlands at the 46 of Burrell. This is Williams in motion. They go from the I, and they give us to Woody straight up the middle. Inside the 40 and down to the Burrell 33-yard line. Dane Park holding on to the legs to make the tackle along with Mike Zollinger, but that's another Highlands first down.
Well, let's see. They picked up about 12 yards on that carry.
Park making the tackle.
There's the give.
First down for the Rams. The ball at the 30.
Good blocking by the Rams. And Park from behind with an assist on the play by Simon and Zollinger.
6 first downs for the Rams here in this first half. First down. Highlands on the Burrell 34. And again, it's Tyrone Woody from the I, and Woody barrels his way down to the 30-yard line. Getting up off the bottom of the pile is Matt Charles, number 53. And now the Bucks are going to call a timeout. And so will we. 4:29 as we look at the replay as Williams busts through and gets down to the 30-yard line. 4:29 to go till half. 3-0 Highlands. We'll be right back.
In today's world, people live active lifestyles. These lifestyles sometimes cause aches and pains that surgery and drugs can't always cure. Most people don't realize that chiropractic care is the most logical alternative to dealing with their pain. Dr. Ron Festa and the staff at Festa Chiropractic work together, diagnosing pain problems and developing the best treatment methods. Don't suffer needlessly. For information on chiropractic care or to schedule an appointment, call Festa Chiropractic today at 335-5210.
You can get further ahead, actually, by being in a smaller class than being in a larger one.
The thing that I like best is the response that I get from my students. Watching the faces light up as they understand.
This is a place we can be motivated.
This is also a place where we prepare ourselves for the future.
I definitely enjoy coming here.
Come over to our place.
So come over to our place and see for yourself.
Guys, if you want to be at your best for your special occasion, get hip with one quick trip. Sparkle Cleaners can help your style and profile in a serious new tuxedo. Sparkle Cleaners now rents tuxedos in hot new styles and fabrics with names like Pierre Cardin, Perry Ellis, Oscar de Laurent, After Six Lord West, and Christian Dior. All eyes will be on you with a tuxedo rental from Sparkle Cleaners. Drop off your dry cleaning and laundry at Sparkle too. You can't get that sparkle anywhere else. For generations, model trains have been an American favorite. The tradition continues at Jim's Trains in Brackenridge. Jim carries the full line of Lionel and Rail King electric trains and accessories and specializes in service and in-store repairs with these and other popular models. Jim tests all purchases before you leave the store. If you want to start or add to your set, make a whistle stop to Jim's Trains.
Well, congratulations go out to the Burrell football Bucks from High Tech Tool in Lower Burrell. Best wishes on the road to the playoffs from Dennis and Edie Gentile and the whole High Tech Tool family. High Tech Tool is a provider of precision grinding and wire EDM machining. For more information, call High Tech Tool at 339-7677. That's High Tech Tool at 339-7677. High Tech Tool, Leechburg Road in Lower Burrell. And from High Tech Tool, go blue.
And there is the blue, or is it there are the blue in your picture?
I think it's there is.
Well, anyway,
collectively,
there they are, or there they is. 35 yards for Tyrone Woody on 6 carries. He's a leading ball carrier for the Rams tonight. Second down and 6 yards to go. They're at the Burrell 30. Williams in motion. And on the toss, it's Woody off the right side on the short side sweep. Woody puts his head down and busts his way for a Highlands first down. Inside the 25 and down to the 22-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21 and a short side sweep, and it's blocked beautifully. And watch Corbett leading. They got Corbett playing fullback right now in this formation with Ben Magdenick out of there.
Yeah, that's a story in itself with Magdenick out. He was injured in the first quarter. And I don't think he's been able to put the sock back on even to get the shoe on.
Right, and an interesting formation they're going with. And looks like the old USC, student body left and student body right. And they give us to Woody. He hits a stone wall and has nowhere to go as the Burrell Bucks are there. John Egbert was there and stood him straight up, along with Art Gardone.
And Tim Wagaman, we might mention, was in on the stop. Mike, we're down to about 4 minutes of the first half. 3-0 Highlands, and they've got the ball at the Burrell 21 after the 1-yard loss, so they're threatening still.
So the ball now is
good hitting by the Burrell Bucks, as you witnessed there.
You wonder, we saw the hitting in the Highlands Valley game, and now we see the hitting in this game. You wonder if there's going to be anybody left standing after these three teams get finished with their little round robin thing. Second down and a long 10. Williams in motion. And now Sleppy fumbles the handoff. He's going to pick it up and get as many as he can. Tim Wagaman has him wrapped up as he gets to the 20-yard line. Looked like they were going to run some sort of a toss there to the near side, but Sleppy did well to just hang on to the football.
Kirk Rhodes has got to be given some credit for a stop on the play as well. You're probably going to see him coming into the picture right there. But the key tackler on the play, Tim Wagaman, as you mentioned. So 3:10 to play, first half.
3rd and 10, and they split 3 out here to the left. Corbett, Ryan, and Williams. The single setback is Justin Holmes. Williams in motion. And back is Sleppy. It's a quarterback draw. Here he comes down the middle. He's at the 20 and dragged down from behind at the 19-yard line by Matt Charles, and they were not fooled that time.
And here comes Hewitt again.
And Matt
Sleppy is hurt.
And Jared Sleppy is down. He's holding his right arm, I believe. The Bucks were not fooled on the quarterback draw.
Let's see what happens on the replay here, Mike. Sleppy just steps up. Maybe it was the arm that he came down on.
4th and 9. And
I think he twisted it right there.
And Matt Hewitt is on to try a 36-yard field goal.
He got tied up with Matt Charles.
Babinsack the holder. The kick is up and it's wide to the left, and you wonder if the change of holders on that play might have made a difference, as Babinsack had to come in and hold instead of Sleppy, and the 37-yard field goal is pulled wide to the left, and the Bucks dodge a bullet at 2:17.
Well, from all of us at Hetrick Manufacturing, as they say, Hetrick Manufacturing Incorporated, good luck to the Burrell Bucks this season. Just as Hetrick is a top-quality manufacturer of specialized industrial equipment, the Burrell Bucks are a top-quality high school football team. Go Bucks. Mike, 2:17 to play here in the opening half. 3-0 Highlands in the lead.
The Bucks with 2 timeouts and 2:17. And Rhodes on a roll to the left. Here they come after him. Now he's going to fire it deep downfield for Simon, and Simon makes the catch, but he's way out of bounds. If he would have been any further out of bounds, he'd have been in the 3rd row.
Covering on the play, if I'm not mistaken, was Tyrone Woody.
And Darrell Collier, 28, had double on him, and also some help from Babinsack. They all went over there.
You know, the Rams tonight, Mike, have not gone. Of course, I know Burrell's got the ball, but the Rams have not gone to Jordan Babinsack. There's the pass, as you see, way out of bounds. Here's Mike Chom on the sidelines. Mike?
Jared Sleppy looks like he has the world-famous stinger again. He looks like he's in pretty good shape. He's moving it around, just fell in it.
They're going to need him back, Dean, that's for sure. 2nd and 10. Here's the draw to Park, and they are standing there and waiting. John Rizkowski was there to fill up the hole, along with Ryan Kenna. And those two made that play look ugly for the Burrell Bucks. A big play for the Rams, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 12.
So John Rizkowski sneaks in here, and 79, as you see, they put the hit on him, had an assist on the play from Ryan Kenna. And we're down to 1 minute and 55 with a timeout called on the field. Another Highlands matchup. Let's see. They've got 2 games left after tonight. One of them is with Katanning on the final night of the season. The same night that Burrell will be down at Valley.
Right, next week.
And next week, who do they have?
Next week, the Rams will be playing at Knock. So that's a win. And then they'll be hosting Katanning in the last game. Katanning, chances are going to need that one, as Katanning,
So
Derry.
they're going to be up for it.
Katanning, Derry, Johnstown, and Pine Richland basically fighting for those that last playoff spot right now.
No, remind you also that PNC Bank and Comcast Cable will announce our selection for the game MVP at the conclusion of the game. We're somewhere near that. So from PNC Bank, where performance counts, good luck to both teams.
I wanted to mention that Highlands defense. Dane Park has 911 yards on the season. He's averaging 9 yards a carry. Tonight he has 7 carries and 19 yards. When they have their full complement, including those linebackers, they are tough to run on. 3rd down and 12. And now here is Rhodes on the fake of the play, and now the pass is complete to Nowakowski. He's got a first down over the 40 and up to the Burrell 42-yard line.
It's about a 20-yard gain, Mike.
They faked the draw that time to Park. It was basically the same play that they tried and failed with the last time. And Nowakowski takes it out to the 42-yard line.
So with 1:40, the Burrell Bucks trailing 3-0 in the game. Trying to get a score in here before the half expires. They got Carson here wide to the right.
From the 42, Rhodes is straight back. Looking, he has time. Over the middle to Simon. He has it for a first down at the Highlands 40.
That one covered about 18 yards. And I'm just guessing, Mike. I'm ballparking my estimates here. The ball down to the Highlands 41.
First and 10, and Rhodes has hit 2 passes in a row now, and you see it.
And the timeouts remaining here by
Highlands, I believe, have all of theirs left, and Burrell has 1. 1:09, clock is running. Park in motion to the left. That's got to be a quarterback draw because there's nobody there, and they're just waiting for him. That play goes nowhere, and it's stolen away by Chad Ryan, but John Hanlon's calling it down. John Hanlon, the referee, is pointing it. It is down at the 41-yard line. Chad Ryan did his imitation of Thomas Hollywood Henderson in Super Bowl 13 with Mike Hegman, who stole the ball away from Terry Bradshaw and ran it back for a touchdown, but John Hanlon would have none of it.
Well, the Highlands faithful let him know about it.
The Bucks,
and I think they have called a timeout, their final.
57 seconds to go. The Bucks went empty that time. They sent Park out of the backfield, and if it wasn't going to be a pass, it had to be a quarterback draw, and that's what it was. And watch the Rams. They're not fooling anyone. And big number 70, Nick McAndrew. Big Nick gets in there to make a play. How about that, the sophomore? But he's not Big Nick from Turtle Creek, I don't think. And Ryan just
what do you think?
And Ryan just took it out of there.
Yeah, forward progress. He stopped. That's it. Play over.
So the ball's at the 40.
Good call by Hanlon.
That Hanlon, he does a pretty good. Will we see him Saturday? Everything seemed to be under control in that game Saturday too.
Yeah, last weekend at Shadyside. By the way, this Saturday's game has Riverview at home with Duquesne. It's not the typical.
But the Dukes
tough-nosed game, but
it's going to be because the Dukes, the only game they lost in the conference was to Greensburg. So, and everybody's losing to Greensburg these days. Second down and 11 yards to go. Burrell with the Highlands 42, 57 seconds to go till half. 3-0 Highlands. Rhodes is back, looking. Now he's throwing it. His arm was hit, I think, and the pass is incomplete. Adam Lattis was the closest man to it, but in there for Highlands was Josh Pettit, I believe. No, it was Nick McAndrew again.
It was.
Well, Nick is getting some PT tonight and making the most of it. And you see Rhodes, and he had time, and that's a coverage play more than anything.
This place is sold out, standing room only, and I mean they are standing literally everywhere.
This might be the biggest crowd I've seen here. Third down and 11. And Rhodes is back. Here they come. He's going to try the screen, but it's batted down by Chad Ryan. Chad Ryan playing a great game defensively for Highlands, and he gets in there, does his impression of L.C. Greenwood, and knocks it down. It's fourth down. The Bucks will have to punt.
Here it is again on replay as Kirk Rhodes plants the foot, and there is the leap and the batted down ball. I think Park would have been the intended receiver.
You could tell it was a screen because so many guys broke through, but on a screen play like that, when the linemen are allowed to come in, you got to get the ball over top of the lineman.
It's 4th and 10. Fourth and a long 10.
4th and a long 10, and with 47 seconds, the Bucks are lining up to go for it here. On the Highlands, 41. And now Rhodes is going to use that last.
I thought they had used the last time out.
And now Tim Cars is coming over and talking to the official on the near side of the field, and he wants to know himself. And John Hanlon gives the signal that the Bucks are out of timeouts. So maybe, I don't know, Bob. It's 3-0. There's 47 seconds left. You don't want to give Highlands the ball on the 41-yard line. You got to punt this thing. Unless they're going to, and even if they draw him offside, isn't going to do anything because it doesn't make the sticks. It's a game of field position, and one mistake can turn it either way. Tim Cars isn't buying the explanation by the official on the near side of the field. I can tell you that for sure. He's not happy at all.
It's a 3-0 game, by the way. The Golden Rams and a field goal by Matt Hewitt. He had missed a second attempt earlier in this period.
And Sleppy had gone out, and he was the normal holder. Babinsack had to go in there. Babinsack's a backup quarterback, too, if Sleppy's unable to go. Fourth and 11. Park is a single setback. They have Zollinger and Carson out here to the right. And Rhodes is back. He's being run out of the pocket there. Flags are flying, and the pass is incomplete. There was holding, but it's not going to matter. Ryan Kenna was causing all kind of trouble for the Burrell Bucks on that play, and there's the flag. And I got to believe that's where the hold comes in.
It was rather obvious, Mike.
And the official way over here.
On the offense, penalty is declined, first down.
I find it very interesting, Bob, that the referee that was standing 5 yards away from the play didn't call it.
Throw the flag.
And the official that Tim Cards had just given 15,000 words to in the past 3 minutes did call it. First down, Highlands at the 41-yard line.
Did you guys catch it on a replay or not?
42-yard line.
If you can. Okay, now watch. I don't know if we're going to see it or not. Right there. There's the hold.
There it is. And it was definitely a hold, too. There was no question about it. He had the back of his shirt. And Ryan Kenna causing all. Well, here are the Rams, Bob, with 42 seconds. Sleppy is in at quarterback, and he's straight back to throw it. Has time over the middle. It's caught by Chad Ryan as he goes down to get it with a Highlands first down at the Burrell 47-yard line. And Cars is yelling at him to get up there.
Well, the clock stops to move the chains, and that's it. And the chains have not been moved yet, so they give them a couple of more seconds. Once they're planted, they'll be ready to snap the football with 37 seconds to go, and there's the clock running.
From the 47, first and 10. 33 seconds the clock is winding. Sleppy calling the play at the line. Now in a short pocket. He's going to throw it up for Babinsack on the far side, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Tony Simon on the near side of the field.
That was a great call. Babinsack's first would-be reception.
Bob, you mentioned him earlier. He's got a lot of size.
He does. He goes about 6'5", 6'6".
But the thing about the Burrell secondary is they're very tall. The shortest guy back there is Rhodes. Carson's very tall, and Simon, plays taller than the 6 foot I think that he's listed as. So, but a good try there. That you have to try those every once in a while, if nothing else, to plant the seed.
Both teams here tonight with excellent play calling. Offensively here, the Rams had a couple of great plays called in this second quarter.
27 seconds to go. And Sleppy is back again, and he fires, and it's batted down and almost intercepted. Park and Wagaman over there. Marcus Williams, the intended receiver, but the pass falls incomplete, and it'll be third down and 10.
It'll be third and 10.
So we have 23 seconds remaining. There's Sleppy firing and tipped.
It was Wagaman.
Yep, Wagaman tipped it, and Park was close, but not close enough. Here's Mike Truman, the sideline, with another report. Mike?
Seconds ago, Coach Carr's offensive coordinator trying to get a quick score in here.
And not only that, but when they have Hewitt who can kick the ball a long distance, if they make one more first down, you got to figure they'd have a chance. Third and 10. Sleppy back and a throw it deep for Williams, and it's incomplete, way overthrown. We got a marker down at the line of scrimmage. And now we also have, did they throw one down here with Williams too? I don't know. Let's see what the penalty is. Standing there for Burrell at the time was Art Gardone, number 51. John Hanlon's going to talk it over with his crew of officials. And we might have one go each way here with 18 seconds to go.
And they'll nullify each other.
It is holding against Highlands, the personal foul call against the Burrell Bucks on the late hit out of bounds on Marcus Williams down here on the near side of the field. And now they're discussing the ruling here. 18 seconds to go in the half.
The first foul, holding, 10-yard foul.
They're going to step them each off separately. There's the 10, and they'll bring 15 back the other way. Highlands are going to get 5 out of this.
Dead ball foul, personal foul on the defense, 15 yards.
All right, so it goes down to the 45. Now, it should be a first down, Mike.
No, it's 3rd and 7.
But a personal foul automatically brings a
personal
first down.
Foul.
Like with 18 seconds, what does it matter?
Well, they complete one pass, they can kick field goal. That's really all you're looking at right now. They have 2 plays, really, to get one done before they have to kick. 3rd down and 8.
Roger.
So here go the Rams. Splitting T.J. Meaner wide to the right. And Sleppy is back, and now the rush is on, and Sleppy's going to run it. He's at the 45, jukes a man, still going. He's at the 40, and dives ahead for a first down at the 35-yard line with 7 seconds to go. Now the clock's got to stop to move the chains, and Marcus Williams signals for the timeout with 6 seconds.
Game Park on the stop.
Well, they're not going to kick a field goal from that line of scrimmage, and
Are you sure?
Coach Tim Kars is coming out. Well, I'm not saying he's not capable, but that would be a heck of a hike.
It'd be 52.
36 and 10 is 46 plus the 7. That would be 50. Come on, Mike.
They're bringing
53 yards.
They're bringing Babinsack onto the field, so I got to figure anything they do might have a pass thrown high into the air for him right now.
Could be a Hail Mary pass upcoming as well.
That was a 16-yard run by Sleppy on that one, and another big play for him.
Folks, it's 3-0 Highlands on the Matt Hewitt field goal. Much earlier in the ball game, he missed a second attempt without his regular holder, as Mike had pointed out. And that's not to be looking, at fault for anybody, but this has been a very, very well-played game by both teams. And with the exception now, Mike, of these last 2 fouls, not too many penalties called as well.
No, not at all. The 10 against Highlands was their first, and Burrell's had 3 for 25, so that's
now,
been the extent of
understand that field goal by Highlands came when they had the ball at either the 3 or the 5. That was their deepest penetration.
Right, it was at the 3. So here they go. I guess we're going to crank up Big Ben, and now they split men. Ryan comes far out here to the left, Woody and Williams, and Babinsack is split to the right. Williams in motion, 6 seconds to go. And they're going to run a little crossing pass to Williams. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 25 and brought down at the 24-yard line, and that's the end of the first half. The Bucks leading it by a score of 3-0. And before we go off to the break, we're waiting for the dean now. The dean is going to corral Highlands coach Tim Kars. Let's go down to the dean, Mike.
Coach Tim Kars, you look like you wanted to get a quick score there at halftime. 3-0. It was 3rd and 5. It looked like you want to change the call on the first drive. What happened there?
No, it wasn't a change. It was a good call, and they just adjusted to it. That's all.
Second half, what are you going to tell the boys at halftime?
Man, we got 24 more minutes. 24, the hardest life of our lives, right in front of us.
Good luck, Coach, second half. Let's send it back up to Bob.
We will take a break, and we'll be right back with the Burrell Band. Stay aboard.
There's a fantastic new menu at the Italian Oven. Freeport Road, New Kensington. You'll love the Italian Oven's oven-baked thick crust pizzas. Mouth-watering pork chops. Angel hair pomodoro. Potato-crusted scribe. Lasagna. And of course, fresh salads. Beer and wine also available. Come in for fire-roasted and oven-baked specialties where our guest will always be the king and our food will always be the star.
There's no more relaxing feeling than sitting back in a comfortable recliner. And now's the time to get 2 recliners for the price of 1 at Arnold Furniture. Browse our 3 big floors and choose from our outstanding selection, always at low, low prices. Family owned and operated with low overhead, so you always get fine furniture at low prices. The price is always right at Arnold Furniture, 5th Avenue in Arnold. There are a lot of places to buy cars, but there's only one Boucher Buick. For more than 40 years, Boucher Buick has been a reputable dealer with a commitment to fairness. Boucher Buick and GMC Trucks is showcasing a great lineup of vehicles, any one of which you'd be proud to call your very own. Experience the satisfaction of driving the way it was meant to be. For over 40 years, Boucher Buick, a cut above the rest.
Sir James Printing is your source for business forms and specializes in custom designed continuous computer paper and snap-apart forms. Sir James's courteous and knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you with quality full-service printing. Their printing production facility features a large variety of in-house paper stocks and colors of ink. Sir James also features a state-of-the-art desktop publishing system which allows them to transform your ideas into a professionally typeset piece. They will meet their deadlines with satisfaction guaranteed.
All right, on downfield right now, the Burrell Band performing.
Next, we feature Missy Ewing as we perform this classic TV spy theme. Get ready, aim, and fire as we perform Peter Gunn. We finish tonight's performance with another James Bond classic. This song was written by
we're at
Paul
halftime.
McCartney for the movie of the same name.
The half of that.
Get
First
ready
two
as
quarters of
we
play,
perform
Highlands 3 and Burrell nothing.
Live and
We're going
Let
to go
Die.
downfield now, and Mike Choma standing by with his special guest at halftime. Mike?
Well, Bob, I'm joined by Butch Lippett. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera here, so nobody's going to ever know what you look like, Butch. We're going to have to do an audio interview. Who is Butch Lippett? Butch Lippett has been the field announcer for the Burrell Bucks. How many years now, Butch?
This is my 17th year.
What brings you back 17 years?
I guess just the fun of doing it. It doesn't seem like 17 years, and it was funny. I got into this almost by accident. I was attending a football game, watching my daughter cheer, and Dr. Merlecki, who's a local person here in the Heights, just happened to be looking for someone to announce the game. They didn't have an announcer. So went up there and gave it a whirl, and been doing it ever since.
Well, again, you're one of the voices of the Valley. Been doing it for 17 years at Burrell Bucks. Tell us about some of the more exciting moments you remember.
Well, the first year was exciting. Tommy Brown, who, comes from the famous Brown family, who was a senior that year, and they made the playoffs, and he went on to play at Pitt and also down at Miami and in Washington. The playoff games are the most exciting, and it's funny, you talk about announcing for 17 years. My doctor, who's Dr. Showalter, he did a blood test on me, and he says, we got something wrong here. He says, you got a Columbia blue blood. So I'm a Burrell person through and through, and whether it's announcing now for 17 years in the football, and I get along very fine with the athletic director, Bill McGuire, and all the school officials, and I think the continuity is something that, comes from all the association with those people.
Any embarrassing moments in those 17 years?
I got a frog in my throat at one time, and fortunately, this happened a couple years ago, and the words wouldn't come out. So my son, Jim, he spots for me, and all I did was hand him the microphone, and I said, Jim, take over. He looked at me and never missed a beat.
Thank God you had a backup there.
Right.
Now, again, what's the harder names to pronounce in 17 years for you?
Well, the long Polish names, the Kakowskis and the Wagonskis and all those, I don't have any problem with since I'm a Polak at heart. Some of the short names I have a little trouble with, but I usually go over with the names with the coaches before the game, and that's never a serious problem.
Most important thing is to get those names right, which I believe we have you on camera now. This is what Butch Lippett looks like. We want to thank you for stopping by. And by the way, don't forget to join me on the scoreboard show tonight. We got plenty of big games to report. Probably the biggest one is that game tonight at Valley. Valley playing Thomas Jefferson. We'll have that one plus all the others. Plus, we have a trivia question tonight. Tonight it's a Highlands trivia question. The question is, who was the Highlands' first 1,000-yard rusher? Once again, Butch, thanks for stopping by.
Go Bucks.
Let's send it back up to Bob.
Thanks, Mike. And again, we're at halftime with a 3-0 game. The Highlands Golden Rams on the Matt Hewitt field goal lead in this one by a 3-0 score. A reminder, for our Saturday game, it's Riverview hosting Duquesne. Replays on that game are Saturday afternoon at 5 and Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Hope that you're enjoying this one from Highlands. Bob Tattern with Mike Pavlik and Mike Choma to bring you the action here tonight. Field reports, of course, right down on the field with Mike Choma and Mike Pavlik up here in the press box with me. And the Burrell Band coming out onto the field right now. Another reminder with the Pittsburgh Steelers game on Sunday as they play Baltimore. You're invited to join yours truly along with Joe Falsetti on Monday Night Sportsline, a 1-hour talk show. You'll have an opportunity to express opinions not only on the Pittsburgh Steelers, perhaps the current Penguin situation with the team filing for bankruptcy, and some high school chit-chat that we can throw in. So join us on Mondays and Thursday nights on Comcast Cable 3 for Sportsline from 7 p.m. for 60 minutes. All right? In the meantime, the Golden Rams high school band on the field. Let's go down and enjoy the music.
With a number from the Blues Brothers 2000 soundtrack, 634-5789. The band, color guard, and major ads will perform a stirring arrangement of the Appalachian hymn song, Simple Gift.
time for the 50-50 drawing, so you get out your ticket and check the numbers carefully, because this evening the 50-50 drawing is worth $1,500.
I told them they say.
We're at halftime. The Highlands Golden Rams in the lead by 3-0 score. We're going to be taking a look at halftime stats being brought to you by Jimmy G's, located in Aspinwall. You know, your special night out should include a fabulous dinner at Jimmy G's in Aspinwall. Jimmy G's ranked as one of Pittsburgh's top 10 restaurants year after year by Pittsburgh Magazine. And one trip to Jimmy G's will convince you why. Great food, great service, and a great time had by all who come to Jimmy G's restaurant, Commercial Avenue in Aspinwall. Mike, what's the story on stats?
All right, Bob. Okay, and try this again. There we are. The most important halftime stat is that the winning number on the 50-50 was 555. So play that tomorrow. Here we go. First of all, statistically. Okay, we're waiting for them, and I can't do them until I see them, so I'll tap dance. Here we go. For Highlands, Jared Sleppy was 4 for 8, 22 yards, 27 yards rushing on 6 carries. Mark Corbett, 9 carries, 24 yards. Ben Magdenick, 12 yards on 2 carries. Tyrone Woody, 44 yards on 8 carries. And Chad Ryan, 1 for 5. Marcus the Truth Williams, 3 receptions for 20 yards. Chad Ryan, 1 for 12. For the Bucks individually, Kirk Rhodes was 4 for 9 for 49 yards. And the one turnover for him, 8 for 19, Dane Park rushing. Tony Simon caught 1 for 18. John Egbert 1 for 7. Mike Zollinger caught 1 for 0. And John Nowakowski had 1 for 24. And of course, the only scoring in that half was the Matt Hewitt 21 yards field goal at 8:11 of the second quarter. Whenever there they are, and here they be. First for the Rams, 9 first downs. The Bucks had 3. The rushing yards, Bucks 112, or the Rams 112, the Bucks 48. Passing, Highlands completing 50% of theirs, the Bucks 44% of theirs. The passing yards pretty even, 49 yards for Burrell, 32 for Highlands. And the total yards in the first half, Highlands with 144, Burrell with 97. Highlands 3 for 8 on third down conversions, Bucks 1 for 5. Penalties, not very many penalties in such a hard-hitting half. Burrell 3 for 25, Highlands 1 for 10. The one Burrell big penalty was the personal foul, and the turnovers split at 1 apiece. Now it's time to take a look at our halftime highlights, brought to you by Fashion Optical in the Hillcrest Shopping Center in Lower Burrell. And the eyes of Texas are on tonight's edition of halftime highlights. We are awaiting them now as the Highlands Golden Rams have taken the field. And there's the Texas band, and that was a field goal by Matt Hewitt. Trust me, 21 yards, 3-0. And then this is a Kirk Rhodes long run that set the Burrell Bucks up as they got it across the 50, but they were unable to go anywhere after that. And here's the fourth down play that they fumbled. The toss to Zollinger, he was unable to come up with it. Rhodes got it back at the 50, and that stifled any chance by the Bucks. And then as Highlands tried to go out to a 6-0 lead, Matt Hewitt shanked that field goal with the possibility of the new holder messing that one up for the Bucks. And Highlands, in a hard-hitting, well-played first half, leads this one 3-0. How well you see might depend on how well you'd like to see. It all starts with an eye examination at Fashion Optical in Lower Burrell. Since 1974, Fashion Optical has worked hard to establish itself as a reputable eye care and eyewear facility. Fashion Optical was recently voted Best Optical and Best Eye Care in the Valley in a local reader's poll. Depend on Fashion Optical for eye care and eyewear. That's Fashion Optical in the Hillcrest Shopping Center in Lower Burrell.
We're going to be set to go with the third quarter kickoff right after this timeout. Play it safe this winter and protect your home with a BRK carbon monoxide smoke and carbon monoxide detector for only $38.95. And mention this ad, receive a free 4-pack of Sylvania 100-watt light bulbs with your purchase. Service Electric, 5th Avenue, New Kensington.
Over the years, Representative Terry Van Horn's political opponents have said some things that just aren't true. This year, they're slinging more mud, but don't believe everything you read. Terry Van Horn has fought for us in Harrisburg for 18 years, and his efforts have gotten us our fair share of tax dollars. Because of Van Horn, work is underway on more than $80 million in local highway improvements. And Van Horn has worked hard to secure money for other local projects. On November 3rd, re-elect Terry Van Horn. He's leading us in the right direction.
3-3. Let's get downfield right now. Mike Choma standing by with an onside report.
Really bad news for the Highland Golden Rams. Ben Magdenick is out for the game. That ankle gate became too bad. They're going to have it looked at. He's done for the game.
Well, so far it's not been a critical situation, Mike. They lead in the game,
but they know, but they have, you know, compensated for it well by playing Mark Corbett at fullback, really, and running Tyrone Woody out of an eye. The thing that we mentioned earlier in the year, Bob, about Highlands is that they're so deep in the running back position, and we haven't seen either Collier twin run the ball. And, you know, they have a lot of people, and this is one of those situations where some versatility, and really, a guy like Corbett, who's not going to get all that many carries now, unselfishly moving positions for the team.
Highlands kicking off as the Bucks receive to start our third quarter, and here's the kick. It is deep, and it's going to be lost in the end zone, then picked up. And here are the Bucks coming out of the end zone with it up to about the 20-yard line. And I'm trying to think now. I think T.J. Meaner made the tackle.
It was John Salem that...
was it Salem that brought it out?
Muffed it, got it back, and got it out to the 20.
So Meaner on that tackle for the Rams, and the Burrell Bucks go to work now at their own 20-yard line, trailing 3-0 as we start our second half. Kirk Rhodes is the quarterback. Dane Park is the setback. And a man in motion. And this time Park, there was a miscommunications. Park ran into somebody in the backfield, as you see here.
You see it, he ran into his own man, Tim Wagaman.
And Nick McAndrew makes the tackle for the Rams. So no gain on the play at the 20-yard line. The Burrell Bucks 2nd down and 10 to go. This time Zollinger is lined up in the backfield as well. Park gets the call. He goes off the right side, and they're waiting for him there. Leading the tacklers, John Rysikowski. And again, no gain. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Bucks at their own 20. And you got to think that Kirk Rhodes is going to put it in the air.
You know, I don't want to compare Dane Park to Brandon Williams, but this looks awful similar to a game we saw last year when Brandon Williams and Valley came in here, a game that Highlands won 7-0, and Brandon Williams, the top running back in the area, and Highlands just shut him down. Dane Park has no running room at all tonight.
All right, here's Rhodes looking to throw, and they're going to get him. Spearheading the tackler was Josh Pettit. And the Bucks on 4th down will punt the ball away. 4th and about 12.
Take a look at it again. And the Pettit, but look at the great pursuit by 52 Bulldog Linder, too. He's in there along with Pettit. And the Bucks just stopped on their first possession.
So the Bucks will punt it away. And the punt sails down to the 45. It is taken by Babinsack. Babinsack at a hard tackle made by Zollinger at the Burrell 48-yard line. And so the Golden Rams will have the football for the first time in the second half, leading by only a 3-0 score. There's Coach Cars. And look at the Burrell defense as they get set to dig in right in front of us right now. The football marked at the Burrell 48-yard line.
Coach Cars has to love that field position. They can do a lot of things from here.
Yep, Woody is the tailback, and Corbett, the up back, out of the eye. And Williams comes in motion. And it goes to Corbett. Corbett hit by Park right away. Also there for the Bucks was Matt Charles, and they will allow forward progress to the 46, a gain of 2.
And watch this. They go to the fullback. Corbett running out of the fullback position is Tyrone Woody in that deep eye. And watch Park come right up there and meet him straight on, and nowhere to go for Mark Corbett. Give him 2 yards on that one.
Second down and 8 at the Burrell 46-yard line. Same set. The pitch to Woody. Woody around the right side. Gets a block from Corbett. And making the hit is Carson right in front of the bench. But not after they pick up some good yardage to about the Burrell 43-yard line, which means it'll be 3rd and about 2. There's the pitch by quarterback Jared Sleppy. And Woody carrying the football, dragged down by Carson.
Carson showed some good pursuit on that one, and a play that looked like it was going to go for a big gain only went for 3, so they got 3rd and 5.
You know, I had the ball up further field than it is right here, but it is 3rd and about 5. This time it goes to Woody. Woody around the left side and may have the first down.
A yard short.
Boy, he is so close. Up, they got to see the one official standing on one side of the 40 and the other official on the other side. There's Woody trying to find some room. He slipped. He slipped. So it's 4th and about a yard. They've got to get to the Burrell 39-yard line.
And a huge play this is for both sides, especially Burrell looking for a momentum shifter. This could be it.
Look for Sleppy to keep the football. No, he's not. He's going to run here to the right. Well, I thought straight ahead. He's got the first down. I thought Sleppy, if anything, would go straight up. So he does maybe the expected unexpected. Sweeps wide to the right.
That's their bread and butter. And Jared Sleppy just coming down the line and running laterally with that speed. And once he gets out to the corner, there aren't any defenders that can keep up with him.
They're going to mark it at the 38-yard line. So the first down by the Rams, leading 3-0 here with 7:53 to play in period 3. Matt Hewitt with a field goal with 8:11 to play in the second quarter, a 21-yarder. And Carson, shaken up after the tackle, has to come off for at least one play.
He's a tough customer.
He doesn't want to leave.
He doesn't want to leave, but since they've stopped play, he's going to have to, or the Bucs would be charged with a timeout. So Tom Henderson convinces him.
And Carson leaves the field.
Josh Maxwell comes in to replace him. I wonder if the Rams see that and go to the tight end over the middle now.
Davis and Williams out to the left. Here's a fake by Sleppy. He's looking, going downfield. Got his man at the 15-yard line and inside the 10. Tyrone Woody.
Well, it wasn't the tight end, but they picked on the spot with the injured player where Carson would have been. And
Rhodes making the tackle.
That was just a good throw by Sleppy, and Tyrone Woody was open, and Josh Maxwell back there playing, and you see him on the far left of your screen. He was in no man's land over there.
A 30-yard pickup by the Rams, and they threatened again. They're within a gnat's eyelash of adding a touchdown on the board. They lead 3-0. Corbett and Woody in the backfield. I don't think Woody knows what the play is here. I don't think. Well, Woody gets the ball, and a penalty flag thrown. The way Woody was jockeying around before the snap of the football, I'm not sure if he knew where he was going to line up with this one, but it was strictly out of the eye.
Kind of makes you wonder, but I think we're going to have a holding penalty. They're talking to Chad Ryan. He might be the guilty party. They sent him back to the huddle so they can get their discussion in, but you got to believe this one's going to be against Highlands, and you know Tom Henderson. So
the Rams will cost them 10 yards.
And so the Rams will be penalized from the 8 back to the 18. So it's now 2nd and goal from the 18. I'm sorry, 1st and goal.
Holding. Repeat first down.
So they will repeat first down.
From the 16-yard line.
7:19 to play, period 3. Sleppy, after the march off, conversed with Coach Tim Cars. They send Babinsack out wide to the left side. Sleppy rolling to his right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown. It was Babinsack who had lined up on the left-hand side And the Golden Rams have taken a 9-0 lead.
Bob, the only way to beat this team, I've come to the conclusion, is to keep that young man number 15 in the pocket. And if you don't do it, he's going to kill you. He's either going to run the ball or find receivers on the rollout. And he did that time. He made a great pass to Jordan Babinsack for 16 yards. And the Rams lead it 9-0.
So Hewitt is on for the extra point attempt. And Sleppy will be holding. Snap of the ball. The kick by Hewitt is good. And the Rams with a 10-0 lead. Back with more high school football after this timeout.
You studied, took driver's ed, you bugged your parents to let you practice driving, the driveway, the parking lot, then whoa, the street. And you're gonna throw it all away over drinking? You worked hard to get your hands on this little piece of plastic. Hang on to it. Underage drinking and drunk driving aren't legal. They're not smart.
Sponsored by LaRousse Distributing of Tarentum.
If over 200 brokerage firms, mutual fund managers, and financial institutions from around the world advise their customers with the help of investment research from PNC Bank, well then, why not just go into PNC Bank?
An accident can be a traumatic experience, but we're here to help. AJ Auto Body is your collision center connection. When you bring your car to AJ Auto Body, you end the hassles because we handle them for you. AJ Auto Body offers high-quality repairs and the best in customer service, along with a 5-year nationwide warranty. If you want the best possible repair, bring your vehicle to AJ Auto Body, where no one notices our work, and that's the way it should be.
Develop a true professional look with custom leather jackets, T-shirts, caps, jerseys, uniforms, and more at Jacobs Wholesale. Your business, school, or organization will have a much better image with names and logos proudly displayed. In the trophy and awards department, there are thousands of items to choose from, including customized awards with top-notch engraving. A better image for you is what Jacobs Wholesale is all about. Jacobs Wholesale, Leechburg Road, Lower Burrell.
Mike Choma standing by the sideline with another update. Mike?
Yes, you guys had it absolutely right. When Mike Cars was injured, he had to come out for that one play. Coach Tim Cars was standing right there. He's the offensive coordinator. He called that play to exploit it, and he certainly did.
On the return, the Burrell Bucks will bring it out to about the 23-yard line.
It was John Salem on the return. We're going to take a look at we're going to take a look at the touchdown, and I got a very interesting note on it. You see Sleppy roll to the right. This is going to be his 7th touchdown pass of the year, and he's going to find number 11, Jordan Babinsack, in the far corner of the end zone. And for Jordan Babinsack, that is his first reception of 1998.
How about that?
Touchdown.
Well, he's batting 1,000.
How about that?
7 minutes to play in the third quarter. And the Bucks trail 10-0. A man in motion is Simon. And Park carries off the right side. And meeting him there was Corbett, along with John Rizikowski.
Bob, now
Gladys was there too.
With the Bucks down by more than one score, and time now becoming a factor. 6.5 to go in the third. You see Tom Henderson sticking with his big gun Dane Park, just hoping that he has one run at least in him. He's carried the ball 11 times and gained only 22 yards.
It's a 10-0 Golden Ram lead here in period 3, halfway through the quarter. And again, it's Park, and Park was tripped up by Rizikowski. Assisting on the tackle, Justin Holmes. And it'll bring up a third and about 6.
Try to trap that time with Park, and it didn't go anywhere either. The Rams fought off the trapping action by the Burrell front and were able to make the play.
Park and Zollinger in the I formation. Simon out here to the left side on third down. Rhodes looks to throw. He fires, and this one is incomplete. The intended receiver was Simon, and he was covered well by the Rams.
By a bunch of Rams. I'll tell you what, Kirk Rhodes is lucky to get this one back.
And it'll bring up a 4th down.
Take a look at 2 Rams in there. First of all, number 20, Woody, is going to be, he was really going for Carson on the near side, but he was well covered by Jared Sleppy. Holmes first, then Woody, and then Adam Lattis. There were 3 Rams that really had a chance to get a hand on that one.
Snap of the football. The punt is away. It's a low kick. It's going to take a bounce and roll dead near the 41. So the Golden Rams will have it with 5:21 to play, period 3. As the punt rolls dead, no return, and it's marked right on the 40. What are they going to do now? Put it on the 40? Wait till he set the sticks down. It looked like it had gone dead at the 41, and they got it marked now at the 40. So Highlands at their own 40-yard line, 1st down and 10 to go.
There's Tim Cars, as the Dean mentioned, seeing Mike Carson out of that game, and they went right to it on that play, and it's one of those things that goes on that goes unnoticed many times.
Williams in motion, and Woody gets the call. Woody is stacked up on the left-hand side, and I'm trying to pick up the principal tackler. It looks like it was Burrell's Laceda again. 2 yards on the play. To the 42, it is 2nd and 8. 5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. A 10-0 Highlands lead.
Bob, the Bucks need a turnover right now. That group right there in blue, they need to force something to happen to turn the momentum to their side.
Williams in motion to the other side. As Sleppy pitches wide to Woody again. Woody with a block from Corbett is hit in front of the bench. Park was one of them. Also there for the Burrell Bucks was Wagaman. And the Rams are near the 40, I believe the 49-yard line. We have an official timeout.
You can see Park dragging down Tyrone Woody. The toss to the near side, it was well blocked by the Rams, and Woody with good enough speed to get to the corner and get outside.
We're going to bring the chains across. This is our first measurement of the night, by the way.
We need to see if we can't get the eagle eye on it.
Why are they waiting so long to pick up the chains?
Probably people stepping on them. They're short by 2 feet.
We're in the 3rd quarter with 4:19 to play, and Highlands with a 10-0 lead.
This might be Highlands calling for this measurement, so Tim Cars can decide what play he wants to run. Always a offensive weapon there. They'll stretch him out.
Can't see a thing, though. Well, he's short, obviously, because there's no indication.
Looks like 2 feet to me. He's showing, John Hanley's showing Tim Cars. See, this is this far. This far.
So 3rd down coming up, and not much to go.
Tyrone Woody is the leading ball carrier in the game for either team, and 13 carries, 62 for him. It's 3rd down and 2 feet.
Actually, I don't know why they measured the stick is on the other side where they've got to go. I could be wrong. This stick is actually on the other side of the 50.
Well, I think that was called for by the offense. That's a free timeout right there. That's all that is.
4:19 to play.
He knew he didn't. I think he knew he didn't have a 1st down.
Chains are in place and are ready to go.
Jared Sleppy outside the pocket.
His crew works well together. Hanlon, Campolo, Vigorelli, Leonard, Lavelle, and Rumball.
And things have been under control tonight, no doubt. Well, they got Holmes at fullback, and now Corbett dots the I on this one.
So look for Corbett, maybe. And he does get the call, and it gets more than he needed. He had up a head of steam getting down to the Burrell 40-yard line. And they're starting to wear down the Burrell defense at this point.
Watch the surge and watch Bo Elliott, 58, pull out. A great block by the fullback, Justin Holmes. And Mark Corbett with a head of steam. He hasn't carried the ball much here in this second half, and since he was moved to fullback with the Magdenic injury. But that's a big 11-yard pickup and moves the chains and keeps the clock winding.
And they're down now to the Burrell 40-yard line. 10-0 Highlands in the lead. A give now to Holmes, and Holmes for just a couple of yards, maybe 3. And Carson is getting up off the bottom of that pile. So they gain about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Bob Tattern with Mike Pavlik and Mike Choma here from Nick J. Star Cynic Stadium in Atrona Heights for the game tonight, which Highlands leads 10-0. Brian Davis out to the right, and here is a carry by Chad Ryan, and Ryan, the same play that he that worked well before, is up the Burrell 29-yard line, and he's going to be injured. And a timeout is going to be called here as the trainers come out, and he is in pain.
There's the give to Ryan on the tight end around again, and it's again well blocked. A good block by Highlands, Nick Barker. And he breaks that tackle by Egbert right there, and the Bucks are starting to be worn down, Bob, like you mentioned.
Keep an eye on his feet. Let's see where he gets hurt. You can't, it's hard to tell.
I think it's a cramp.
So we have a break in the action here, 2:43 to play, and across the way, Coach Henderson. And in your screen, number 23 for the Bucks. Well, I don't have a 23. Mike, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Just thought I'd mention the name.
Pretty much.
It's a slow news night. Bacon roast are out of the question.
It's a little bit too chilly for a bacon roast.
No, this is when.
Bacon roast and then jump in the Dean's hot tub.
It's got to be a cramp. And he'll be coming out for at least one play.
Bob, the Rams have, Burrell's only had the ball for 6 plays here in this third quarter with 2:43 to go in the quarter. And the Rams' offensive line is really starting to wear Burrell down now.
That's Chad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to repeat that it's Chad Ryan they're working on, and he'll be getting up. He's worked out the cramp.
And
it's the right foot.
Limping noticeably as he comes off. The Highlands training staff will sit him down here on the bench.
And I'm sure that his presence his absence, I should say, would be felt here by the Rams to some degree.
And now I have Adam Lattis lined up at tight end to the right.
All right, here we go with Sleppy. And in motion goes Chusano. And the give to Woody, and Woody is going to be hit after a couple of yards. Tackle on the play by Burrell Scott Shank.
And again, this is just power football. Look at Corbett go in there and just laying a block on him, man. There's nothing fancy about this. This is just strap on a helmet, go in there and put your big uglies against the other team's big uglies. And right now, let's go down to the Dean for a quick report.
Good news, boys. Chad Ryan, it's only a cramp. He should be expected to be back in the game.
Corbett the up back again with Woody the tailback here in the eye for Sleppy. And Babinsack goes in motion across to the far side and to the up back. It is Corbett. And Corbett is inside the 20 to about the 19, maybe even the 18-yard line. And on the bottom of the pile is Tim Wagaman on the tackle for the Burrell Bucks. First down for Highlands.
Making the stop. It's first down inside the 20-yard line at the 18. First and 10.
So it's officially marked at the 18-yard line.
That's the 14th first down for Highlands. Burrell has 3.
And too much time is taken, perhaps.
I think it might have been movement. Might have been Adam Lattis getting off the ball a little bit too fast. He's in at tight end, 42 on the top of your screen. He might have, either he or Nick Barker.
Burrell's going to call a
Dead ball foul. Encroachment on the defense. Still first down.
Timeout, Burrell.
Well, another reminder about our Saturday game that we'll have the Riverview Raiders hosting Duquesne. Comcast Cable will be there. And the replays are 5 in the afternoon on Saturday and 10 in the morning Sunday. Duquesne at Riverview for the Saturday game.
And Riverview, of course, tied with Greensburg Central for first. Duquesne 3-1 are in third place, and then Wilkinsburg at 2-2. By the way, Tony Mitchell, the coach at Wilkinsburg, said before the season that he guaranteed his team would be at Three River Stadium. I'm going to try to go through the same ticket agency as he does to see if I can get tickets too. But the games tomorrow, Greensburg Central Catholic will be playing home to Leechburg tomorrow night. So they'll look to go 5-0, and Riverview will have to keep winning if they want to meet them in that last game for the big one.
Time back in right now with 1:05 left in the third quarter. Sleppy with a fake, and he's running to the left side. The chase is on. Sleppy is going to shake a tackler and into the end zone for the touchdown. A 13-yard run by Sleppy. And it's a 16-0 lead for the Golden Rams.
Take a look at Sleppy again. He's being chased on this one by Scott Shank, the senior defensive end. But there's no way he's going to catch him. Shank has an angle, but he's not going to get him. Watch it. Sleppy just beats him, just flat out beats him. And then he makes the cut here, and it goes past Matt Charles. A flying try there by Simon. Forget it. Touchdown Highlands, 16-0.
And Jesse Janoski with a key block for the Rams as Hewitt adds the extra point. 17-0 in favor of the Highlands Golden Rams. With a, well, I was going to say a minute, but it's 55 seconds left in this third quarter. Mike Choma once again with a sideline report. Mike.
I tell you what, guys, this Jared Sleppy, he's pretty slick. Not only is he a fast runner, but he's drawn Burrell 3 times offside with his cadence. And watch his head. He's nodding that head a little bit. He's really throwing Burrell's defense off. They're reacting to it.
Who does he think he is, Joe Theismann? That's illegal. You can't do that, but as long as you get away with it, it makes it a great play. And I'll tell you what, he's shown a lot, and with his legs, with his arm, and with his head bobs.
17-0 in favor of Highlands, and Hewitt with a kick all the way back into the end zone, and they're not going to run it out. There was a block made by Tony Simon on one of the Rams that some of the Rams fans felt came after the whistle. They wanted a flag.
Even if it starts out in the field of play, as soon as the ball hits the end zone, the ball is blown dead, and it is a touchback. So that is the call there. But,
so the Burrell Bucks will have it at their own 20.
Bob Kirk
they
Rhodes
have not scored.
And I'll tell you what, this has turned into domination at this point. Kirk Rhodes is 4 out of 10 for 49 yards, and he's going to have to be putting footballs in the air now. They only have 12 minutes and 50 seconds, and they haven't scored at all yet.
Here is Kirk Rhodes, and he's going to keep the football. He's across the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten 5 or 6 yards on that carry. Well, it may be even a little bit more than that. It was tough to see where the play culminated on the near sideline as the Rams are standing in that area. And they picked up about 6 on the play, so it's 2nd and 4. The ball is marked near the 26-yard line.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
2nd down 4, and the clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play with 43 seconds. 17-0. Highlands in the lead. Kirk Rhodes, twin receivers to the left. Gives to Park, and Park got ahead of steam at the 38-yard line, and boy, was he hit. And he shakes it off real quick, getting up at the 39-yard line, and he picked up 13 on that one. Findon, now they bring the ball back to the 38, so
take a look,
give him 12 yards on that carry.
And watch him go, and watch Findon come in. 24 going to come into your picture. You see Woody down low on him, and Findon, well, I don't know who hit who harder there. That might have been a stalemate, actually.
Dual setbacks here for Kirk Rhodes. And there's Park. Park around the left side, or the right side, I should say. But he was brought down by Holmes. And Holmes makes the play for the Rams as the clock runs out. They mark the ball at the 42. And it'll be second down coming up and 7 to go when we return for the fourth and final quarter. We'll be right back.
Central Office Products, voted the #1 place to buy your cellular phone, is making business and personal communications easier. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Try our new prepaid cellular. No security deposit, no credit check, no contracts, no monthly bill. Just pay as you go. It's that easy. Attention businesses, are you paying too much? Call today for a free bill analysis. Save up to 50% on your current bill. Visit Central Office Products, Highlands Mall, Natrona Heights, or on to Renham Bridge Road next to Sunkist Tanning Center.
There are times when you wish someone else would do your cooking. Fagios comes to the rescue with prepared Italian family trays of lasagna, spaghetti, stuffed shells, fresh-cut deli meats, and cheeses. Fagios carries imported groceries and is one of the largest in the area with their selection of imported pasta. Fagios has their own bakery and offers fresh, homemade bread and rolls daily. Fagios at the corner of Drake Street, Lishman Avenue in Arnold.
Conveniently located, P.J. Greco Sons serves area mills with sheared, sorted, and bundled scrap metal for use in various metal products. P.J. Greco Sons plays a very important part in and out of the AK Valley, from the common soda can brought in to be recycled to large trailers filled with scrap iron and steel. P.J. Greco Sons continues an 85-year tradition of recycling and scrap processing. Call P.J. Greco Sons at 224-2424.
When it comes to making the right decisions about insurance companies, you can't do better than Altany, Loynd & Lindquist. This experienced team of professionals has a combined 145 years of service in the industry. The licensed staff understands your needs and will give you the best advice on price and personal, business, auto, and long-term health insurance. Altany, Loynd & Lindquist will give you the lowest prices for the best coverage. That's why we can say service is our trademark.
All right, we're back here at Highlands getting ready to start the fourth quarter with the Rams really laying the smackdown on the Burrell Bucks 17-0. They've outgained the Bucks 251-116 through 3 quarters. And the Bucks face a second down and 7 at the Highlands 41. And Dane Park 2 runs ago with that 12-yard run. That was his longest run of the night. On 2nd and 7, they try Park again off the left side, but Adam Lattis is there waiting and grabs him around the ankles, and down he goes for a loss.
By Adam Lattis.
Well, maybe he's going to get a yard on the play. They're going to be generous and spot him up at the 42-yard line, so we'll give Park 1.
Pick up of 1, 3rd and 6.
And it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Burrell. This is a must right now. They're going to have to get a first down here and hurry up and get into that end zone. Trailing by 17 points. Zollinger in the backfield now with Park on 3rd and 6. And Rhodes is back looking, and he throws to the far side, and it's caught by Carson, but he's shy of the marker. Carson wrapped up nicely. Adam Lattis is in there along with Jared Sleppy. And the Highlands fans not liking some of the extra action going on.
Complete to Carson.
And Carson makes the catch, and boy, Sleppy breaks on the ball nicely.
By Sleppy.
The spot is the 48. I think that's the booze. That's an awful generous mark. I got a feeling we're going to get a look at this one as John Hanlon, the referee, signals for the chains. It's either going to be a gain of 6 or a gain of 5. Stretch him out. First down, Burrell. It's a gain of 6.
First down, Burrell.
Their 5th first down of the ball game, 2nd on this drive. And the Highlands faithful are up in arms. Mike Carson's first reception of the game. 1st and 10, Burrell at their own 48. Started this drive at their 20. Clock winding, less than 11 to go. And Rhodes is back and looking. A little bit of time. Guns it down the middle, intercepted by Babinsack. He's at the 35, 40, 45, 50. Here comes Babinsack down the near sideline and out of bounds at the Burrell 35-yard line.
Babinsack in return into Burrell
turnover for the Burrell Bucks. And Jordan Babinsack playing center field, having no problem getting that one. And we'll take a look at it. He reads Rhodes all the way.
35-yard line.
And you'll see Babinsack come into your picture and just steal it away. He might have even stolen it away from Corbett. And watch this block by Sleppy. If we let it go here for a second, and we're not going to be able to see it, but Sleppy just leveled one of the Burrell Bucks there and sent him flying. Now we come back to play, and this is Tyrone Woody off the left side. He's inside the 35 and down to the 32-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup for Woody. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Mike Carson in on the stop for Burrell. Second down and 7. 67 yards now for Tyrone Woody. He's done the majority of the work. He has 67 yards, and his longest run in this half is 7. From the eye now on 2nd and 7. We're down to the 10-minute mark. 17-0. And again, the toss to Woody. He's going to sweep right with Corbett out in front, puts the block down, and there goes Tyrone Woody for a Highlands first down to the Burrell 25. 16 first downs for the Golden Rams. And a 7-yard pickup, and Woody, boy, they're just putting him back in that eye like the old USC Trojans under John McKay, and they're just running student body left. That was student body right. And another. Highlands first down. Now they're setting the chains. 7 more for Woody. And now the Rams to the point of just milking this clock here. This is Williams in motion. And they give us to the fullback, Justin Holmes, for a change of pace. He breaks a tackle. He's still going, and he's down inside the 20 and down to the 12-yard line. That's another first down for the Rams. Justin Holmes getting a carry, and he busted, breaking a tackle. And those Bucks interior linemen now are really starting to show the fatigue. They're just unable to bring these guys down, and Justin Holmes is a fresh back. You see Wagaman taking a fly at him. Just unable to make the play. The ball's on the 13. $17 first downs for Highlands. They lead it 17-0. I guess that's a magic number right now. Less than 9 to go. And Sleppy on the give to Woody off the right side. There's a pile there, and they throw him back. Timmy Wagaman was in there for the Bucks. Also in there for the Bucks was number 66, Scott Shank.
About 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Woody down to about the 11. It'll be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Now the Rams in this game have lost a couple of big players when Ben Magdenick went out, and then Chad Ryan went out with the cramps. But they have certainly done the job as Lattice has come in to fill in at tight end since Ryan went out with that cramp. 2nd down and 8 at the 11. Now the toss to Corbett running right. Corbett now is hit and pushed out of bounds on a good defensive play by Mike Carson, I believe, on the far side. It was Carson coming up from his safety spot, getting a hold of Corbett and pushing him out of bounds at about the 8-yard line, and that's going to make it 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. As we take a look at Corbett off to the right side, and there's Carson. And boy, that's the way you teach that tackling, that's for sure. So we'll spot it at the 7. That's a gain of 4 for Corbett. 3rd down and we'll call it
6. The ball to 7-yard line of
5. Rams moving right to left now down to 7:52. And the give is to the first man through. That's Justin Holmes, and he fights his way, but he's not. He does not have the first down. C.J. Lacada was there for the Bucks, making the stop on Justin Holmes.
C.J. Lacada making the stop.
All right, the ball is going to be spotted at the 5-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down.
And about 3.
And let's see. 4th and about 2.5, maybe 3 from the 5, and the Rams, of course, are going to go for it. 4th and 3 at the 5. The Rams don't make it. They'll pin the Bucks. Watch Sleppy now. This has been his place. Here he comes to the left. Sleppy now on the keeper. Rolls to the left. Looking. Now he's going to make the cut and going to be hit and dropped. And I don't know. We'll see where they spot it. I don't think he made it. I think the Bucks have held. John Hamlin taking a look at it at 6:59 to go. They're going to call in the change. While they do, let's take a break. 6:59 to go in the 4th. It's 17-0 Highlands. We'll be back right after this.
One thing about cars and trucks, no matter how good they are or who made them, they eventually need mechanical attention. Oaks Auto and Truck Service in Cheswick is a full-service repair shop offering state inspection, tune-ups, engine repair, collision damage straightening, brake and exhaust system work, and 24-hour towing. Oaks even carries a nice selection of tires. Give your car or truck the attention it deserves. Come to Oaks Auto and Truck Service in Cheswick.
A credit union or a bank? Compare. AK Valley Federal Credit Union has loan rates too good to pass up. AK Valley Federal Credit Union won't charge a penny to use your MAC card. AK Valley Federal Credit Union's Valley Visa card has better than bank rates, and your checking account is free with no minimum balance. Visit AK Valley Federal Credit Union on the World Wide Web or visit one of their convenient branch locations to join today. AK Valley Federal Credit Union, better than a bank. Be good to your car or truck by taking it to Donati's Friendly Golf Station, Freeport Road, New Kensington. Donati's knows how to treat their customers and their rides with service second to none. Donati's takes the time to find out about your concerns and repair it right the first time. From general repairs to state and emission inspections and road service, Donati's knows how to do the service right. Every day is Customer Appreciation Day at Donati's Friendly Golf Station, Freeport Road, New Kensington.
In today's world, people live active lifestyles. These lifestyles sometimes cause aches and pains that surgery and drugs can't always cure. Most people don't realize that chiropractic care is the most logical alternative to dealing with their pain. Dr. Ron Festa and the staff at Festa Chiropractic work together, diagnosing pain problems and developing the best treatment methods. Don't suffer needlessly. For information on chiropractic care or to schedule an appointment, call Festa Chiropractic today at 335-5210.
All right, you take a look at the spot there, and we'll see where it is. I don't think he got there. We're waiting for the change to be untangled and move through the different pairs of legs. It's a very tense measurement, folks. And they are short, and the Bucks have held at 6:59 of the 4th quarter. But this leaves Burrell at probably their 3-yard line. So Sleppy was stopped on that one. That was the first time the Bucks have been able to stop him, and they take it over at the 3. 1st and 10 at 6:59. So now it's going to be up to Kirk Rose to get the ball in the air. The Bucks need a miracle, down 17-0 with 7 minutes to go.
Well, we'll see what happens, Mike.
And John Hamlin signals ready for play, and we are. First down, Burrell. And the give is back in the end zone for a safety, I believe. Let's see where they mark it. The officials are coming in to mark it outside. It's not going to be a safety. The official, the linesman on the near side of the field had it marked. And we'll take a look at it now as Rhodes gave it the park, and they're giving him forward progress to the 1.
Officials indicate it'll be at about the 1-foot line of Burrell.
16 carries, 34 yards for Dane Park. It has not been a day at the park at Nick J. Star Scenic Field for the Burrell Bucks tonight. 2nd down and 12. The ball is just outside the goal line. If they sneeze, they'll get a safety here. Now on a play fake. Here's Rhodes throwing it over the middle. Complete to Nowakowski. Breaks the tackle, and he's out to the 15-yard line, and he looks like he might have a first down.
Mike, we're halfway through the 4th quarter right now, and it just could be this lead. It looks It looks like it's going to hold up, Mike.
14 yards there for Nowakowski. It's at the 15, 1st and 10.
I think Burrell had been hoping all along somewhere along the way they were going to get a big break, maybe a turnover, an interception, something that they would turn into a score and get some momentum going, but it just hasn't happened.
Never happened. 1st down at the 15. Here is Rhodes. Looking, throwing to the near side. Oh, it's quacking as it comes down, and it's incomplete. Zollinger was waiting for it, and it's a good thing it's not hunting season. Somebody might have picked that one off.
Mike Zollinger goes incomplete.
2nd down and 10 now at the 5:25 mark.
5:25 left in the game.
Second down and 10. The Rams defense has been just outstanding tonight. Only allowed 128 yards so far. And here's Rhodes back again. Looking, throwing over the middle, tipped and almost intercepted. Sleppy and Papensack and Jordan. Wanted another one. He puts his hands to his head. It's not as if he hasn't had a good enough game tonight already. He was looking for another pick.
Carson limping just a little bit, but he's okay.
He's a tough customer. He's not going to come out. And there's Carson with the hand on it. The pass is a little bit behind him.
So 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 now. The Rams, if they hold on, will have sole possession of 1st. Going to Knock next week and finishing up with Katanning. Now here is Rhodes on a roll to the left. Looking, and he's going to throw it back over the middle, and it's incomplete off the hands of Nowakowski at the 30-yard line. It hit him right in the hands.
That was a catchable football, too, Mike.
3rd and 10.
4th coming up now.
Oh, 4th and 10. Kirk Rhodes now 6 out of 16 through the air tonight. And we'll see if the Bucs are punt. They will. They do have John Egbert back there at 5:12 of the 4th. And the Rams with a 17-0 lead will, if they get the ball back right now, are just going to want to grind some clock. High snap, but Egbert fields it. And he punts it, gets a high one away. Papensack calls for a fair catch and takes it.
Ooh.
At the Burrell 45-yard line.
Well, if you're watching on a Friday night, we've got the high school football scores coming up with Mike Choma to do that report. And the Rams will take over right on the Burrell 45-yard line with 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. It's been a good one, but it's been all Highlands here tonight.
It has indeed. It's been definitely a hard-hitting game. And boy, these 3 teams, the Burrell Valley Highlands rivalry, Highlands looks like they're going to make the sweep. I think the statement's been made. Sleppy still at quarterback. They go from the eye. And the 1st down give is to Woody through a big hole. He's over the 40 and protects the football nicely and takes it down to the 37-yard line.
I think the tackler on the play was Zollinger. Zollinger making the hit, but after an 8-yard pickup. So it's 2nd and about 2.
The thing you noticed about Woody there, Bob, was he was more interested in protecting the football and not turning it over, and that's a very important thing at this point. They don't want to be turning the ball over when you're trying to milk the clock, and they're doing it. They're milking the clock famously right now.
4.5 minutes left in the game.
Jeremiah Stillman goes out over the ball on 2nd down and a long one. We'll call it 2. Marcus Williams in motion. And the handoff is to Woody. He fumbles the football. Me and my big mouth. He picks it back up and gets down to the 34-yard line. Hey, we're doing fine till I mentioned it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez. But it is.
You got to look at that one again.
Here's the give. He never had it. He never got it into his stomach. Give. He never had it. He never got it into his stomach. He tried to catch it with his hands.
And it's amazing how he got through the maze and wound up with a ball.
Unbelievable.
Brought down by Carson. So what, he got the 1st down at the Burrell 35.
He did indeed. Remind me next time not to say anything.
Corbett.
Here's the give to Corbett off the left side. He takes it inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. C.J. Lacada makes the stop along with John Egbert. From the 35 to the 29, he'll give him 6.
Pick up
Corbett getting the handoff from quarterback Sleppy. And Laceda makes the tackle. Had an assist on the play from John Egbert.
Second down and 4, down to 3.5. Corbett again, right up the middle and bulls his way. And now Tony Simon hits a Highlands man and throws him into the pile. Corbett carries it down to the 25-yard line, and they're going to be a little bit short of the sticks. He's going to be inches short, basically, and it's going to be third down and less than 1. We'll call it 3rd and 1.
Under 3 minutes, the clock keeps winding down.
And the Rams are just winding massive amounts of time off the clock every time they get it now. This has been really a dominating effort by them. Third down and very short.
Mike, flags in the play. We need a break.
All right, let's do it. With 2:38 to go in the fourth, it's 17-0 Highlands. We'll be back.
At PNC Bank, we listened when our customers asked for more convenience, and we answered.
PNC Bank.
With PNC Bank Direct, now you can use the phone to pay bills, get a loan or mortgage, and more.
I'd like to open a CD.
Bank by PC or visit our website or use an ATM. PNC Bank Direct lets you do all your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at home, in your office, or while you're driving.
Hello, Mr. Palmer.
When it comes to making the right decisions about insurance companies, you can't do better than Altany, Loynd & Lindquist. This experienced team of professionals...
Number one place to buy a cellular phone is making business and personal communications easier. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Try our new prepaid cellular. No security deposit, no credit check, no contracts, no monthly bill. Just pay as you go. It's that easy. Attention businesses, are you paying too much? Call today for a free bill analysis. Save up to 50% on your current bill. Visit Central Office Products, Highlands Mall, Natrona Heights, or on to Renham Bridge Road next to Sunkist Tanning Center.
There are times when you wish someone else would do your cooking. Fazio's comes to the rescue with prepared Italian family trays of lasagna, spaghetti, stuffed shells, fresh-cut deli meats and cheeses. Fazio's carries imported groceries and is one of the largest in the area with their selection of imported pasta. Fazio's has their own bakery and offers fresh homemade bread and rolls daily. Fazio's at the corner of Bray Street, Lishman Avenue in Arnold.
It was a 5-yard delay of game penalty, so
makes a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 6 at the 31. And now it looks like the Highlands players have moved. The Burrell players are pointing to Bo Elliott, number 58.
Flag before the snap.
Well, I thought even Holmes had moved a little bit in the fullback position.
That's a possibility.
Dead ball foul. False start on the offense. They're done.
Another 5 yards, so it'll be 3rd.
So the Rams are marching backwards.
3rd and a long 10. 3rd and 11 probably.
2:38 in the fourth. 17-0 Highlands. Had 3-0 lead into halftime and have posted 2 touchdowns here in this half. 3rd down and 11. And the toss is to Corbett, and Corbett is tripped up and falls forward to the 35-yard line. Mike Zollinger made a nice play going in and grabbing the ankle. He takes it down to the 34. Gain of 2, and it'll be 4th and 9.
Mike Zollinger making the stop. It'll be 4th down for Highlands and 9.
4th down and 9. The Rams will go for it here at 2:15. Clock running. Just run the ball and try to wind off as much time as possible. Biggest time waster is have Sleppy roll and maybe just carry it. Usually goes to the far side. Maybe he goes short side this time. No, he's going to come to the far side. He breaks the tackle, and here he goes. He's at the 35-30, 25-20, puts his head down to the 19, and has a Highlands first down.
And it was Simon that met him head on for the tackle, but he got the first down with 1:50 remaining in the game.
He's been amazing. Jared Sleppy tonight.
Mike, we may as well make the announcement right now.
You don't know the make. The license number is B as in boy.
15 yards on that one for Sleppy.
1-6.
He's got 64 yards rushing. He's thrown for 73. First down for the Rams. 1:36.
Other people and should be moved
Rams only have to run a couple more plays, and this one's going in the books as a 17-0 shutout. They split Brian Davis wide to the left. And the handoff is to Justin Holmes, and he is swarmed under by the Burrell Bucks. Tim Wagaman is in there. And also Matt Charles, or that's Art Gardone, 51.
And our PNC Bank MVP for the game is quarterback Jared Sleppy. He's not done yet, Mike, but I think they're going to be happy enough with a 17-0 victory here tonight. Jared Sleppy. And what did he do tonight, Mike?
Well, we'll take a look.
What could he have done?
What could he have done differently, I guess? This is the play before when he made the first down, and this has basically been the Jared Sleppy old-time revival hour. Here's the give now off the right side, and this is Darrell Collier getting his first try. He gets inside the 20 to the 19. 1 yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 10, and the clock winds to 34 seconds. And this one's going in the books. The Rams are going to remain undefeated.
And there's no reason to, Mike, even to run another play.
And Highlands, as we mentioned, will be playing Knock and Katanning to finish it out. Burrell home to Pine Richland next week. A game they'll need to win to cinch things up for the playoffs for them, and then the Valley game to finish it. Could be playing for 2nd place, which could be a bye. Sleppy, victory formation, takes the knee, and that's going to do it. Highlands impressively beat the Burrell Bucks 17-0.
Time for the post-game show. It is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace, the place for the helpful hardware man. Bob Tattern, along with Mike Pavlik and Mike Choma, will be back with a wrap-up after this for Ace. This Golden Ram team of Tim Carr's in 1998, but it was not to be so. The Rams just too much here defensively and offensively, as we had seen with the shutout, 17-0. And so the battle with Burrell and Valley in 2 weeks does not have the would-be spark, so to speak, but it's still going to mean an awful lot.
Well, it's going to be, it's going to be just as huge because the winner of that game is probably going to be looking at 2nd place and a possible first-round bye in the WPIAL playoffs. It's still going to be big, but it looks as if the Highlands Golden Rams have set themselves up in a perfect position to go on and bring home the Greater Allegheny Conference Championship for 1998. Let's take a look at the stats quickly now. For the Rams, Jared Sleppy, our MVP, 6 for 10 passing for 73 yards. He ran it 12 times for 64. He ran for a touchdown, and he threw for a touchdown. Jared Sleppy coming up big for the Rams tonight. Receiving for the Rams, Marcus Williams, 3 receptions for 20 yards. Chad Ryan caught 2 for 19. Tyrone Woody, 1 for 25. And Jordan Babinsack, 1 for 16. Rushing tonight, Mark Corbett, 16 carries, 60 yards. Tyrone Woody, the leading ball carrier for the Rams, 86 yards on 19 carries. Ben Magdenick, 2 for 12. Justin Holmes, 17 yards on 4 carries. Chad Ryan, 5 yards on 1. And Darrell Collier, 1 rush, 1 yard. For the Bucks, Kirk Rhodes, 6 for 16, 69 yards. He rushed it 7 times for 32. There's Ben Magdenick with the aid of crutches going off the field with that bad ankle. That's not a good sight, even though they get out of here with a victory. Dane Park was held in check. Boy, was he. 16 carries, 34 yards. What a job by the Highlands defense. Receiving, John Nowakowski got 2 for 40. Tony Simon, 1 for 18. Mike Carson, 1 for 6. John Egbert, 1 for 7. Mike Zollinger caught 1 for 0. Matt Hewitt kicked a 21-yard field goal in the first. In the second quarter, it was 3-0 Highlands. Jordan Babinsack, a 16-yard reception from Sleppy. Hewitt the kick, 10-0. That at 6:55 in the third. And Jared Sleppy on a 14-yard run. Matt Hewitt the kick at 55 seconds of the third. Highlands, it is Ramland. They beat the Burrell Bucks 17-0.
That's going to wrap it up for tonight, and a thanks to the athletic department here at Highlands for their assist for the Comcast Cablevision video crew as they win it here tonight on the home field 17-0. We're back Saturday as Riverview entertains Duquesne. Comcast replays of the game are 5 in the afternoon Saturday and 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Bob Tattern here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you along the way. So long, everybody.